got you. Let it vibe real quick. Look.
City eyes. It's time to Bogart. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation voltage can fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. A fiend's taste sweet, told him make me an apple crisp. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man. Dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad. Telling me how the crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Poke a stop, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, so tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo. Spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Waldo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Hate me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone never since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
On 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine in, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud, straight to glory, they don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dawg. Try I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine in. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud, straight to glory, they don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line van to a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like they Anne Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, got motherfuckers. Stand over him. Shoot him in the face. Say, no. Hey, listen, bro. You don't know me. I be this bitch tripping.
For the rapper, busy man, shit, nigga. They take their head off, nigga.
Red where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no hoe to lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert, another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with ya. Fuck the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening, is in fact the If revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jack the Ripper. War, we gon' run the summer, it's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't just do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he saying something, I ain't hear him, this shit light. It ain't about who got this gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Six shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you will never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow son, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I enjoy. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my people. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, save facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Cracking the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in, chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we bustin' it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Yeah, don't have messed up, no. Bad news, it's a beat your home, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch be a whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course, get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick, I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaselina like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them go. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call, I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. He ain't locked in with the count, and when you speaking to me far. Yeah, I just took the floor, ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign, tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion, they can see the outcome. till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach him up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit's gotten retarded since all the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let them send me holler. The showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going, I'm off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitters and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UP. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
If Ron ain't on it, what is it?
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it, made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image, UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss poor. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no picks or no cars to hold. Holy angels watch my steps and block guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga, let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50, I shall now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Not taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga, middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastate him, I'm calculating my next move. UBK will real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for bars, that'll get you bruised. My niggas home ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog down by the letter. And live by that protocol, walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like tug of war, resist or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure, election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On gold like a German shepherd, young and a restless, swear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.
If Rome ain't on it,
Prepare slaughter. We bout to bombard they whole operation. Certified priest, prophesied this my occupation. This shit outrageous. They done made the truth docile. That's why we on the corner crying aloud, looking hostile. It's UBK style. Can't stop now. Father's warfare couldn't last one round. Let the oppressed rise, and let the rich mourn till the sundown. Enough with these chickens. About to make it hot, call it compound. For my niggas, put the guns in the drugs down. Dwelling in peace till the Lord called for the bloodhounds. Try to design my death and got beside yourself. Swore drawn for what you perform. How you gon' hide yourself? Devil got to die for his lies and his visions. Ain't got no love for them crackers. Nah, just cruel intentions. And in my father's house is spinning mansions. I got plenty bitches. Worthy of vengeance, this your death sentence. I'm talking to you. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise and fill the world with lies. Ain't die for your skin, you gon' die for your crime. That's right. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Tell them devils that they end this deal. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah. Now they shook from vicious words out this handed book. Bound to take these rappers back to school. My flow standing hook. They crossed the line, ain't no coming back. You became no cowards. The only thing sweet is the honey check. Righteous is the Lord. Give me rest from my sorrow. And hand down death for them devils. There's no tomorrow. Why? Cause they violence leave a man a stiff corpse. You see a flag in a bench, I see horns in a pitchfork. Go ahead. So please believe it, the white man is a demon. And I ain't gon' vote for them to free me. No. They beat us till we the color purple. That's why this knife to their throat like ceiling. You got this nigga on his knees. They wanna have peace. We screaming, let this bitch burn at 1,000 degrees. I'm laying in the bosom of revenge. I told her I'd do anything she please as I squeeze on the double D's. Fuck you mean? I'm talking to you. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise and fill the world with lies. Ain't die for your skin, you gon' die for your crime. That's right. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Tell them devils that they end this deal. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. With the black on. I can't really do shit because they got me handcuffed. I can't believe they just did this. I'm fucking back!
It's okay, I'm right here with you.
Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark, 30 when we lock in. Yeah, I hear them niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark, 30 when we lock in. I don't know what these niggas heard, boy, this my shit. Funeral home look like a gathering for the gothic. Outside of your crib like we held somebody hostage. Box shit, aiming at your noodle with a chopstick. She love me, but she say she hate the way I make her toxic. Double up on everything I do, cause I'm a prophet. Picture me coming to you for help, boy, that's nonsense. It's just me and my niggas, everybody know we got this. Watch your tone, you bass, I got something make you high pitched. Thinking he got faith till he run into a scholar. You a goon, he a goblin, tell him I'm a monster. Niggas forget the goal, all I care about is honor. If I say I'm not 2 or not 3, use your logic. Handicap match, get some help and then combine it. He think he big, treat his head just like an ostrich. So many hands and feet like he jumped inside a mosh pit. Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark, 30 when we lock in. Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0
gotta tell them pull and lock, and these niggas plot and they wanna stop them, they mock and they tryna block. Only leave them niggas in the box, then I leave them rot, and it's time to clock. And you hide, then I take your spot, then I guarantee I'm in your top 10. Ain't no one beside me thinking it's a tie, leave his stomach in the knot. See if your man think he hot too, give his top 3. And Frank in the booth, niggas can't spot me. I leave Earth coming back down, going Mach 3. See the sound couldn't catch up, I'm like lightning. I'm here, then I'm gone, leave them scared so
Clap it up, Most High Christ, Round Table of Truth, Captain Mal Quad, under Commander Jenny Yohana, here with some mighty men. You know, I think this is our 7th or 8th episode. You know, who knows? I ain't finna be keeping up with a number like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But we about to for sure get into some heavy topics. In the Round Table of Truth, we deal with, you know what I mean, things that affect our people, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. We do that so our people could be able to navigate themselves through this wicked society and find the truth. Before we get started, like I always like to do, I like to introduce the men that's up here, these powerful men that's up here with me. You understand? To my left, I got Officer DeBar Mouth. Give him a hand. Brothers in charge of used to be a part of the Chicago camp. You understand? Now he's up there in Milwaukee. So if you in Wisconsin at all, you know what I'm saying, this is the brother to get in contact with. ISUBK is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If you've been wondering, we there. To my right, I got Officer Ryan. You understand? Give him a hand. Back over to my other left, you understand? We got Officer Kawan Matabak. Give him a hand. Juan Malabak is making his debut. You know what I'm saying? This is the brother formerly on the ones and twos. And he ready to, get up here and say what he need to say. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he don't steal the whole show. You understand? Juan can talk what he want to. You understand? To my other right, we got Officer Iowa Lum, newly raised 5,000. You understand? Brother doing some powerful things. Not only in the Chicago camp, but of course, this is the camp leader of Gary, Indiana. You understand? Yes, indeed. Brother got a barracks out there. He got a school out there. He's gonna be doing a lecture out there. The UPK is in Gary, Indiana.
Damn right.
So, get a Most High hand, of course. You know what I'm saying? Our King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. You understand? Christians, some Christians like to call him, the ones that don't believe in Christ, they like to call him JC. You know what I'm saying? The Old Testament. They don't want to. They call themselves not mentioning his name, so they call him JC. You know what I'm saying? Which is so gay. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, his name ain't even Jesus Christ anyway. So I don't even get the point of the whole JC. You know what I'm saying? When the man's name is Yahweh Shai Mashiach, you understand? Right. The Christian church calls him Jesus Christ, but of course, in the home of the truth, we call him by his correct name. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, what's the first story we're looking at, Ryan? Tory Lanez. Everybody done heard about the whole situation with Tory Lanez. The brother, you know what I'm saying, shot supposed where they ain't supposed no more. Is it sufficient evidence to say he done it? I mean, I've been hearing, things. The brother's like, I don't know.
You know how the white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, you know how his court system, his court proceedings are very unjust.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's very selective. So, I mean, unless I was there in that car,
yeah.
I mean, right now, from what I see, evidence points to Kelsey shooting the girl.
Well, from what I was hearing, the latest I heard, I hope we got the story on it, is that they supposedly played some tape with him admitting that he done it. Right? So yeah, have you heard that? Yeah, that's been the latest. Some tape, you know what I'm saying, admitting that he did it, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna bring the story out on that. We're gonna go over the whole story. And why is it important to even be talking about this? Because of course I looked on ABC World News and they was talking about it. You see what I'm saying? Go to show you why is, you know what I'm saying, a story about two rappers on world news. You understand? That's like two musicians in another country, you know what I'm saying, who may have shot each other. They wouldn't be on world news, right? And the reason why it's on world news, because this society, you know what I'm saying, the whole point of this society is to demonize, of course, the black man, but demonize black people as a whole. You see what I'm saying? So we have to be able to talk about these things and get down to the truth of the whole matter. You understand? And the truth of the whole matter is that, the Lord is for sure dealing with these celebrities. I think we said this last week. You see what I'm saying? The Lord, the Most High, is showing you that these celebrities are not stars. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is dimming the light of these people that you look up to. You see what I'm saying? And the truth, we don't look up to celebrities as, they the way and they the light and they the this and they the that. You know what I'm saying? When Christ walked this earth, for you Christians out there who swear that you follow Christ, when Christ walked this earth, he was a humble brother that was a carpenter. Christ didn't walk around rich. You understand? Christ walked around and taught his people the truth. Yeah, Christ was a revolutionary during the time when the Roman empires were living in the nation of Israel.
Right.
And this brother, based off of what he dropped, is how you build a nation of people up who are in hell. All right. So anybody else want to chime in before the brother read the story? Go ahead, Brian.
Breaking out so heavy.
Most High Christ.
This case also kind of brings out about a feud between black men and black women. You know what I'm saying? It's like a black man versus black woman type of thing.
Absolutely.
And a lot of black women was cheering for the fact that Tory Tory Lanez was actually
they ready to have a parade.
Yeah,
they ready to have
like,
a parade.
Yeah, like Christ gonna come back or something like that.
Damn right.
His thing, like Tory Lanez is a victim as well.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn
it ain't
right.
just Meg Thee Stallion. It ain't just black women being victims. Black men are a victim as well.
Damn right. But you bring out something so heavy is that people are looking at this and they're taking it's like a gender war. You know, like we was talking about this on Clubhouse. You know, instead of this, you know what I'm saying, just being a case about somebody shooting somebody, it didn't turn into black men versus black women. You see what I'm saying? And of course, you know what I'm saying, we are already in hell. Right. The last thing that we need to be is in opposition against one another. Right. You see what I'm saying? But as of course, you know what I'm saying, the white man being the devil and America not being our home, you know, ever since we've been here on this land, we have not had successful families. And the root of that problem is the white man being the devil. He is very strategic in separating the love between a black man and a black woman. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all so concerned about rushing the polls and voting for political leaders that are going to do absolutely nothing to fix the community. Right. You know what I'm saying? When the whole root of our problem is families. Right. You see what I'm saying? So if the root of the problem is the black family, then we need to be concerned about fixing the black families, not worrying about when we gonna get the next black president or get the next black governor or mayor. That we worried about things that are not gonna profit us at all. You see what I'm saying? We have to focus on what? Getting that black man back in the house. Right. Commander General Yohana, big up Commander General Yohana again. He said it best. Stop worrying about getting a black man in the White House and get a black man in every black house. You understand? Whether the brother, you know what I'm saying, work at the post office or whether he delivered newspapers, a black man's value is not based upon his should not be based upon monetary. Not in the kingdom where we the damn slaves in the kingdom. Out there here, you're gonna base our manhood based on how much money that we have, seeing we are dealing with oppression every damn day. So the whole spirit, like Ryan's saying, the spirit behind women, you could already see it. You know what I'm saying? Women, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they with Megan Thee Stallion, and the brothers, you know what I'm saying, is with Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? If the brother did the crime, he did the crime. You see what I'm saying? If the white girl did the crime, she did the crime, whatever. Here's the big problem. That brother and that sister are both destroyed, even though they're celebrities. Right. And being that now we're being made black people now, we being made a mockery once again in front of the entire earth. You see what I'm saying? Anybody gonna say something on that? Go ahead.
We just become entertainment for people, you know what I'm saying, that can monetize all of the hate that we, you know what I'm saying, that we give each other.
Damn right.
And it's like that. You look at Baby Boy. Baby Boy was one of the most black successful movies, you know what I'm saying, that you could find. And it was all about a black man having problems with his woman. You see what I'm saying? And so you looking at Tory Lanez now, Cab, and you like, well, damn, Tory Lanez gonna probably have to go do what, 30 years?
They said it. The case, I believe they said the case holds up to what, 23 years. So once again, this is what we're telling you. You know what I'm saying? These rappers and entertainers, they going to jail. They being getting early graves. You see what I'm saying? Why is all of these type of things happening? Because the Most High is not with these entertainers. And the sad part is a lot of these entertainers that you see, where is their religious background? Where did they learn they support? Where did they learn their sense of being moral at? And you're gonna find out the Christian church. You see what I'm saying? So listen. If the Christian church is who is teaching our people about morals, and time after time after time, our people are showing you that we don't have any morals, then that means the Christian church has been a failure, which is why Christ is number one enemy. Christ had enemies on the earth. Y'all act like, you know, when they say the Jews turned Christ over to the Romans, y'all act like all the Jews did it. Y'all act like the 12 disciples said, man, look, we tired of listening to you. We're going to turn you over. You know what I'm saying? No, the religious sect of black people, the Sadducees, the Pharisees, and the publicans, the people who were down with the Romans because they love the Romans' money. This ain't nothing new. Scriptures say ain't nothing new under the sun. them same Negroes back then that love the white man's money, they right back in the earth right now, and this is what they all about. As long as they can get a high seat in some political office, or as long as they can get the white man's money, then they gonna get down with this program. You see what I'm saying? So where we at? Let's get the story out.
This is the website Bossa.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tory Lanez jail call after Megan Thee Stallion shooting leaks. IDO, Daystar. Tory Lanez incriminating phone call to Kelsey Harris released. Quote, as a quote, "I never done some shit like this."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Goes on. For 2 years, we heard about the alleged call Tory Lanez placed in the aftermath of Megan Thee Stallion.
And I remember now when the first story first came out, everybody said Tory, even though I guess it's coming out that he did do it, right. But before the trial even hit, they were saying that the man done done it out. You understand? Which goes to show you, man, the spirit of this place is the number one thing to hate in America is a black man. Right. You understand? Even though you know what I'm saying, you a victim of America's racism, there's nothing brings the spirit of America, you know what I'm saying, more joy than hating a black man. And when I say the spirit of America, of course, white people, they're gonna demonize the hell out of black men. But the problem is our own people do it. Right. The problem is our women have took on that same demon, you know what I'm saying, that the white man has. You know what I'm saying? Like Jenny Hanna said it in one of the old tapes. You sisters have become the white man's lieutenant. Right. You ain't on our team, you on his team. So right, so we got to look at this whole situation. The whole situation, you know what I'm saying, with the shoe, you know what I'm saying, it was being high, you know what I'm saying, you know, Megan Thee Stallion, what she represent, you know, just the whole situation with them being in the car, you know what I'm saying, was a mess in itself. That's right. What we should be dealing with. You know what I'm saying, that this brother should have never been in the car, you know, with what was they trying to have, a threesome, or what was even going on?
I don't know the whole story about it.
Okay,
but I know for sure about this. Tory was messing around with Kelsey, even though Kelsey was friends with Megan Thee Stallion. But Megan Thee Stallion was messing with Tory Lanez as well.
So they had some whole freaky diggy mess going on. Pretty
much. A love triangle.
A love, right?
Yeah, caught up in the shapes of love.
Yeah.
Look at that.
No, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? If I could,
go ahead.
We looking at, you know, men like Tory Lanez. Also, you know, I know this probably ain't on the cards, but you know, Javante Tank Davis, he just got charged with domestic violence. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know
he
that.
Just got locked up for domestic violence. Says that the woman that he was with stuck his toothbrush in some feces, and then also spit on it, which of course is not a reason, you know what I'm saying, to put your hands on a black man. Right. And then also, sisters, y'all got to stop putting y'all hands on black men as well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? A black man should not be hitting a woman, and a woman should not be hitting a man. But there should be something that stands in between you and your wife. That should be the Lord. So now they look who they looking for advice. The people that they hear on a CD every damn day. Yeah. Tory Lanez ain't the model citizen for what a man should be, but in the UPK, that's where you find it.
Give him a hand. You know what I'm saying? Like this is why a man's upbringing is so important. You know, this is why, you know, our children have to be taught the law, statutes, commandments. We for sure being taught every rap song on the face of the earth. Our children, you know what I'm saying, they know how to quote. I guarantee you, 5-year-old girls know how to sing. I'm at the red light twerking. I'm at the red. I'm on the head. What? How I go?
Red light twerking on the red light.
I'm on the red light twerking on the headlight.
I'm on the headlights twerking on the red. However it go. I think we all jamming it up right now. You understand? But I can guarantee you, they can quote. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Bad and Bougie.
Bad and Bougie. You know what I'm saying? They can quote Cardi B's lyrics.
Glorilla. What's the girl? The girl who talking about some I'm FREE.
That's what
they
I'm
know that
about.
one.
Yeah, they know our children can quote, you know what I'm saying, these rap songs, but they can't quote the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. First of all, Tory Lanez, he's supposed to know, man, what in the hell you doing with Kylie Jenner? Okay, she come from a family of hoes. The mama's a hoe, you understand? Kim Kardashian's a hoe. Every year they got a brand new man.
So lucky. Tory Lanez with Kylie Jenner too.
She was one of the ones in the car. She was one of the one in the car, right?
No, Kelsey.
No, it's like if I may.
Uh-huh.
Tory Lanez, next day, and Kelsey, they was all at Kylie Jenner's birthday party.
Got you.
They was coming back.
Who is Kelsey?
Kelsey is a friend of Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, that's not one of the Kardashians.
No,
that's not Kelsey Jenner.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought she was part of the
Kardashian family.
Yeah. Now who is she now? Because they keep mentioning her name like she's famous.
She's just a friend of Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's all who she is. You know?
Okay. She was a friend of Megan Thee Stallion. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
if I make
Go ahead. Come on with it.
From what I understand, they was at a party that was Kylie Jenner's party, which is of course what's the dude name?
Now we know
Travis Scott.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Travis Scott is with her.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So they was there, but I guess Kylie Jenner did not want Megan Thee Stallion at her party. So they kicked her out. And Tory Lanez being, that's his woman. So he's like, all right, we're gonna get up out of here. This is from what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong. So then they left, but mind you, they doing the drop-offs.
Right.
So where Tory finna go tonight? He got two of the women that he having sex with in the car. Where you going tonight? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what ensued in there that made that happen. And honestly, when people get to fight, they say they fought. The women were fighting. Give me another reason why black women fight like they was fighting. They said they was fighting like dogs.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Give me another reason why they fight other than because they having sex with the same man. You see what I'm saying? So Tory drunk out of his mind, which is why you cannot be a drunkard. You can't get so damn drunk the way you can't figure out where you at.
High as well.
High.
You know
Oh yeah, Cap.
He on YouTube get every minute he's smoking a blunt. You know what I'm saying? So being an alcoholic and getting high, and I don't know if the white girl was a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Kylie Kudo, whatever the name is, but
Kylie Jenner.
We know. No, he said it wasn't Kylie.
No, it was
Jenner.
another. No, this was a sister, Kelsey.
Oh, this is another black woman.
That's a black woman.
Okay, I'm thinking this is
a
white
black
girl.
woman. That's a sister.
I could have sworn it was a white girl. I could have sworn that's what they've been saying.
I wish we can put a picture up on the screen, but that's a black woman. And then you see why Megan Thee Stallion is jealous because she look good.
All right, well, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, now here's what we do know: Megan Thee Stallion is a hoe.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You know, she for sure. You know what I'm saying is. She's showing you how she do a thing on stage every night.
Yeah, what head preacher Shai said, that is undoubtedly, what did he say? Undoubtedly.
Yeah,
she's undoubtedly a whore.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Any more on the story? Come on.
Quote that what said on the tape.
Go ahead. Come on. Let's listen to the quote that supposedly, you know what I'm saying, convicts the brother. Go ahead.
Come. The quote is a quote. Bruh, I know Megan probably never ever going to talk to me ever again. But I just want you to know, bruh, I was just so fucking drunk. My bad, my French. I've been drunk that I ain't even know what the F was going on. Said like
this is the problem. You see what I'm saying? The too much of that alcohol and that marijuana. You understand? The brother is out of his damn mind. You understand? And black man. You gotta be wise in how you do things, man. When you going out, stay off of them drugs. When you drinking liquor, it's okay to drink liquor, but you don't want to get drunk. You see what I'm saying? This is why we saying the whole situation in itself was just a jammed up situation. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, in the whole situation is to be blamed. You see what I'm saying? It ain't just your brother who shot him. The whole thing is just confusion. You understand? Read on.
In the quote, I ain't never do some S like that. I didn't even understand what the F was going on.
He what?
I didn't even understand what the F was going on.
Now, what is he telling you right here? Now you see why you can't be a drug addict. You understand? Because he telling you, he telling you this is what he telling you. I was so high and drunk, I didn't know what was going on, meaning he is out of his mind. You know what I'm saying? And in this society here, you black man being out of your mind for just a minute to where you can't conceive on what's going on is about to cost his brother about 20 years in prison. Right. Because the drugs and the overconsumption of alcohol, you know what I'm saying, got it to where this brother, he don't even know what the hell going on.
Right.
Read on.
call him a car.
Mhm.
Regardless, though, that's not going to make anything right, and it's like, and it's not going to make my actions right. I'm just deeply sorry, bro.
Yeah, well, that does sound like a guilty man to me.
Kevin, if I could tell me this. This is another thing about these rappers that I don't understand. Well, I do understand, of course. I'm just saying it blows my mind. You rap like a gangster. Like you live this life and you know what it's like to be incarcerated. Yet you get on the damn jail phone and start talking like you didn't know that these are recorded. Nobody in the jail said, "Hey man, watch what you say on them phones." They being recorded. You're on a recorded line, and then he gonna have a confessional with the woman who was there.
But here's the thing, right? What people don't know with UPK, we know smoking weed makes you dumb. Okay. Why you think, you know what I'm saying, cats a lot of these people you see getting caught committing crimes, they got to get high to even go do the crime in the first place. Come on. You understand? That's so heavy. Of course you're gonna get caught because you don't even know, like according to his words, he didn't even know what the hell was going on. That's what he just said. He said he didn't even know what the hell was going on. Somebody give for me the scripture. What the Lord said. The whole joint about smoking weed. Was it Proverbs 16:27? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
After that, just to follow that, I got a scripture on drunkenness as well, if I may.
Yeah,
just
you know what I'm saying.
In just as it pertains to what he did.
That's fine. You know what I'm saying. We could pull it. I know you wanted to say something. Go ahead.
If I could, pertaining to what you were saying about brother smoking weed, it's so important why the ISUPK stance is so stern against drug use.
Damn right.
As a black man in America, you don't have the the option to be lax in this society.
Damn right.
Everything is against you in this society.
Damn
That's
right.
why we so strong on brothers not smoking weed.
Damn right. Damn right.
The situation with Tory Lanez is just the evidence. The brother came out and said in a statement that he don't know what the hell he was doing. Right. And by him admitting that, he didn't say that he shot her per se.
Yeah.
But even sounding like you did something guilty, as being a black man, you don't have the luxury of reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
like the
Damn
scriptures
right.
say, I'm paraphrasing, of course. The devil is looking for somebody to devour. As a black man, you got to stay on your 10 toes and be prepared for, whatever is to come for you because
damn right.
it's coming.
Damn right. Damn right. Now get a brother a hand. Listen, you gotta have as the Bible says, in this society, you gotta have a sound mind. Now we all were once in the world, and guess what? We would have. If we were still in the world, we would have been the next Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll maybe DA because he the only one that could sing up here like Tory. Ryan can't sing with a lick. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he can sing. He can't sing with a lick. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have, like the brother was saying, you have to have a sound mind in this society, y'all. You can't be getting high. You understand? You can't be sitting in your car. You know what I'm saying? Falling asleep, and then the police come shoot you. You know what I'm saying? And like he just said in the UPK, we turn men into soldiers in here. You know what I'm saying? To follow rules, even all the way down to when you see seatbelt. Just imagine, you know what I'm saying? You getting pulled over by the cops. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have your seatbelt on. That could go wrong. So you want to walk a fine line when you in this place. The thing of it is, you have to have men to be able to do that.
That's right.
You got to have men to teach other men how to be men. Now y'all looking at black men and say they need some help. You know what I'm saying? They all out of control. They don't know what they're doing. Well, here's the problem. You don't look at our leaders and say, well, look who been teaching them how to be men. Why won't you? Why I don't understand that. Like you want to blame, you want to blame. Like young black men are victims, but you never blame the leadership of black people. Right. That is the reason why you can't get fixed. Like Iwalum just dropped it heavy, but here's the bigger problem. Y'all will look at this brother being in the ISUPK and the wisdom that he just dropped, you will overlook him. But had Tory Lanez not went to jail and not just got convicted because he worth millions of dollars, people would listen to what he would say. People would follow him opposed to a brother like this. That's why I started off the show telling you people follow Christ not because of the money he had, but because of the wisdom that he dropped. You see what I'm saying? The Lord was with him. And listen, even though Christ didn't have a lot of money, he was still able to feed the people. He was still able to clothe the people when he walked the earth. Why? Because the Most High was with him. Just like Commander General Hunter is doing. We ain't rich in that right. We ain't rich in the ISUBK, but guess what? We still feeding the people.
Right.
We clothing the people. Why? Because we didn't came together, brought our resources together. The leadership is intact, and we the ones that's gonna be there for our people in the long run.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You got that scripture for me, Kawan?
So I got
Read what you got.
So this is the book of Proverbs,
Mm-hmm.
chapter 19. Second.
Go ahead.
Chapter 16 and verse 27.
Go ahead, brother.
An ungodly man.
Hey, what?
An ungodly man.
An ungodly man is what? A man that does not keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
Diggeth up evil.
He do what?
Diggeth up evil.
Read on.
And in his lips there is a burning fire.
There is a what?
There is a burning
talking
fire.
About these plants that you dig up out of the ground. What makes it evil is that you ain't digging these plants out of the ground for medicine. Right. You digging these plants out of the ground to get high. That's why the Lord say a wicked man, you know what I'm saying, diggeth. Read it one more time.
Go on the con. Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 27.
Go ahead.
An ungodly man.
Hey, what?
An ungodly man.
There we go. Read on, brother.
Diggeth up evil.
He what?
Diggeth up evil.
Read on.
And in his lips.
And in his what?
And in his lips.
His lips. Read.
There is there is as a burning fire.
There's a what?
There is as a burning fire.
Talking about that you getting high. Talking about them cigarettes. You understand? Talking about that marijuana. Talking about that crack pipe. You see what I'm saying? That's what that fire is. People pull it. We pull this scripture. People say, "Oh man, that ain't talking about that." Well, you tell me what other fire burns in between your lips.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And once again, when you're a drug addict, black man, you like Tory Lane just said, he didn't know what the hell was going on. What does that mean? He is unable to make sound decisions.
Right.
And as a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, brother, you are being hunted every day. You know what I'm saying? That listen, not only you being hunted, they trying to wipe you out before you even come out the damn womb. Which is why abortion is legal here in America. It's illegal now. In some states it's illegal. Some of the states is illegal.
Majority it still is.
Right, but they're gonna still find a way to commit these abortions. You understand? So now you have to make sound decisions. How do you make sound decisions? You got to come learn from men that are gonna teach you how to make sound decisions, and you learn that in the Bible. The Bible will teach you. Now, the getting high part, that's just one factor. But because he's smoking weed and getting high, here's what else Tory Lane didn't know how to do. Who could take a guess? He don't know how to pick a woman. A drug addict does not. If you getting high every day, you know what I'm saying? As a man of God, you supposed to be able to look at a woman and read the spirit on the woman. And not only read the spirit on the woman, before you even deal with her in any sexual way, you court this woman and take your time with this woman. You understand? To be able to see what demons she may have.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, of course, if you listen to Megan Thee Stallion, you listen to her songs and listen to the words that she says, this sister got demons on her, man.
Right.
You understand? So now you got Tory Lanez full of demons. You got Megan Thee Stallion full of demons getting together for some relations. I'm not even talking about the other sister. So now when you got two different people who both got demons getting together, what in the hell you think is gonna happen?
Right.
You understand? Somebody's gonna get shot. You know, most of the time, you know what I'm saying? This situation right here, it ended up with her getting shot, but majority of the time, this ended up with somebody being dead.
Right.
You understand? Majority of the time, this ended up with somebody going to jail that night. You understand? And so it's just a totally. That's what we got to look at the situation as a whole. Y'all looking at it and trying to pick sides, you know what I'm saying, and only further the gap between black and black men and black women when we supposed to be coming together. You know what I'm saying? And here's how we come together. By y'all tuning in to the round table of truth, we're gonna give you the truth whether you like it or not. Huh? Give me any more on that? That's it on that.
concert. That's it.
What you got? What you was holding, DA?
Kev, I just wanted to just, man, that was heavy because honestly, you know, that scripture, it just highlights what a weak person is.
Mm-hmm.
To be ungodly is to be without power, and to be without power is to be weak.
Mm-hmm.
So weak men, you looking at men out here smoking, they look so strong and they smoking.
Mm-hmm.
When I see that, I see a weak person because I know what they'll fall into. And this situation with Tory Lanez and this woman here is not something we don't see every day. This is something you see in the ghetto every single day. You see it. So when you now, the reason why it stands out so much is because they have money. The only thing that makes us highlight this is because they have money and they have status.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But the scripture that I had, sir, is Ecclesiasticus chapter 31. And starting at verse 29.
Come on with it.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 31, verse 29.
Mm-hmm.
But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind.
Had a brother read, have Officer Kwan
read. Oh, that's Ecclesiasticus chapter 31 and 29. Please.
So you go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Cut on con, sir. And I think you know, the compassion that we show, like we've been taught in America how to hate the poor, even though we're poor.
Yeah.
And then love rich people.
Yeah.
Whether they black, Hispanic, Native Indian, or Caucasian or different. We love people with money because we think money is power.
Damn right.
But like you were saying, Captain, power is the wisdom that a man has.
Yeah.
You got the scripture?
These was two rich people that obviously didn't know what the hell they was doing.
Right.
So of course it takes more than money to be a sound person. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to think, man. I mean, these type of things with us constantly being in the news, with these entertainers, what was the brother who got killed from Migos?
Oh man, Offset, take off.
You know what I'm saying? Then you look at Young Thug, the brother supposedly snitching on him, you know what I'm saying? And the YSB, whatever they is, you know what I'm saying? And now Tory Lanez, this is what all this show, Ashai, is that as blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we look like fools without these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You understand? Like once again, you're trying to you so worried about celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving. You so worried about trying to love these other nations. You so trying to worry about being so-called be a African, and you trying to take on everything but what God made you to be. And because you doing these things, you look like a goddamn fool, man. Right. You understand? That's like, we're gonna shine light on us for who we is us keeping these laws. We cannot, as a people, you don't understand. We are under curses from God. We are under curses from God because we are disobeying what God says every day. These preachers that's sitting in these churches is not teaching you the word of the Lord. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? How in the hell can you read the Bible? You read about false prophets every day. You read about, Christ, you know what I'm saying, Christ called the religious leaders of black people in the New Testament. He called them vipers, snakes. So I'm trying to figure out, you should know that it's some sect of religion that ain't right.
Right.
Christianity is that sect of religion that ain't right. Islam is that sect of religion that ain't right. Buddha, all these different religions, ain't none of them got to do, you know what I'm saying, with these 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Right. You understand? Go ahead, grab that scripture. Go ahead, bro.
And before you even get into it, I'm sorry, Salaki. It sounds like what you were just saying, Cap, is that the narrative that our oppressor wants to push is that without him, we'll destroy ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing that they like to say. What if we did send y'all back to? What if we did leave y'all alone?
Yeah.
Y'all would kill each other in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Y'all wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
This is the narrative they push to make us think that without them, we ain't nothing. But man, look, like Cat was saying, without the wisdom of the Lord, we ain't got much to do at all. And this scripture right here highlights everything. Go ahead,
sir, if I could. And we always got to remember that if it wasn't for Commander Gianna for holding down the truth,
you
understand, we will always be in a Christian church right now.
Damn right, damn right.
Every last one of us.
Y'all still ain't learned that name yet. Huh? I look at all the different podcasts across the entire earth. You understand? I look at all the different radio shows.
The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. You got all these different things where black people sitting around. As they should, trying to figure out you know, it's one thing to talk about our confusion. It's another thing to have a solution to it.
That's right.
But you ain't gonna get the solution to the problems unless you have the person who is meant to fix them.
Right.
Because managing in Honda is like that plumber that you hired that comes in and fix.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all like hiring a plumber that don't never fix
Put a
it.
Band-Aid on it, put
But
some tape around
you
it.
keep paying it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you keep playing a plumber that never fix the problem,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I would look at you like something ain't right with you. It ain't the plumber that's the problem. You the problem. You see what I'm saying? So for those people that don't know about this brother, man, you know, I would strongly advise that you get Commander General Hunter on these shows and podcasts and round tables where black people was talking about how to fix one another. This brother got the solution.
Right.
He got it. How do I know he got it? Because I'm sitting up here with brothers who were formerly in the world, who were formerly getting high every day, who were formerly sleeping with women that meant them no good. You understand? Commander General Hunter truly fixes brothers and sisters' lives.
Right. All right.
Go ahead, Kawan.
Khan. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 31 and verse 28.
Come on with it.
Wine, measurably drunk, and in season, bringeth gladness of the heart.
Start at 29.
Khan. Ecclesiasticus chapter 31 and verse 29. But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind.
Meaning, if I could, Cap, meaning when you go out to there's a way you have to drink. There's a way to everything. There's a right way to do everything, and there's a wrong way to do everything. Even though you see us, we may indulge in a little drink every now and then. But what we're not going to do is not measure what we drink. Some people just take shots. That's the American way. You go to the club, take a shot. Okay, take another shot. Okay, take a shot of this and take a shot of that, and mix the alcohol with a crazy concoction with coke and weed and they don't give a damn. But if you don't measure it, go ahead.
Khan. But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind.
Everybody ever been drunk, Cat, where, you know what I'm saying? I know I have. When I was in the world, I've been drunk, laying on my back, my whole world spinning. That's bitterness of the mind because I don't feel good. The scriptures say that it was made to make men glad. But that's opposite of it. Go ahead, please.
And if I could add on that, and just you right about the bitterness of mind, but also bitterness of the mind is the demon of instantly getting angry for nothing. You see what I'm saying? You ever notice when a person get drunk and all of a sudden they want to fight?
Right.
See what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden that's the bitterness of it. Instead, like he said, it's supposed to be for you to get married, make you relax. But you ever notice they put that bottle down? Nah, he ready. Go ahead. Yeah.
Number one man. You're the expert on it.
I know. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about being a drunkard, it ain't even the amount of drinks that you have. Is all it takes is a drink, right? Which means what? Some people shouldn't drink at all. Like if you're a person that can't handle liquor, you should not drink.
That's right.
There's some people could drink, man, 6, 7, 8 shots. But it don't change their mentality. But if you drinking something that change your mentality, that means the liquor is stronger than you. And if you consuming something that's stronger than you, then you shouldn't be doing it. You know, that's the whole thing with the weed. Weed, you know what I'm saying? It's controlling who you are. And listen, this 2022, our people out here dying. We in a state of emergency. We got to stop getting high, man. You understand? Like this ain't no time to be getting high when Armageddon, you know, we on the brink of Armageddon.
Right.
We on the brink of race wars. On the brink of, you know what I'm saying, the Lord about to close the curtain on this goddamn kingdom of America. You can't afford to be high.
Right, let me take this time. I know Cap gonna get mad at me for doing this, but Armageddon music is on its way.
Oh man,
it's on the way.
He putting pressure on me, man. You understand?
Cap, if I got the sidebar, man, it ain't a colder freestyle on the planet than I know with Cap Mawquad.
Oh man, come on.
And I'm not just saying that. You know what I'm saying, man? Cap, every time we get you the freestyle, we all in this joint like. Oh, and it ain't because you got all the melody in the different cadence. It's because of what you saying out your mouth, Cat. Be heavy. It's like you on the mic at camp, but you dropping it over a beat.
Damn
It'd
right.
be heavy, man. Armageddon music coming out. Hopefully he'll let me get on the track with him. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna be on majority of the album.
Most High Christ, but
right.
I'm sorry to take it away. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go ahead.
But like you said, Cap, definitely bitterness of the mind makes a person just angry. You know what I'm saying? You don't key in things that make you happy. Now everything you see just ticks you off. You want to fight, you want to brawl, you're bitter. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Sir. Ecclesiasticus 31 and verse 29. But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind, with brawling and quarreling.
There go that fighting right there that Cap was just talking about. All you thinking about is getting in a brawl and fighting. And everybody who get drunk always, in their mind, they Mike Tyson. In their mind, they ready to, but in reality, they be the first one to get knocked out at the cat.
Listen, liquor will make the average man think he could beat Mike Tyson. He get that liquor up and he, squared up. He think he, what I'm saying, Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? And Tyson, bloop, bloop. Yeah. Wake up, what I'm saying, the next morning, people tell him, what happened?
And that's that liquid courage.
Yeah, man.
That's the liquid courage, man. Again, if I could, man, I'd just like to say the water cap for this podcast.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Midwest need this, the world need this. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the baddest man on the planet, the most controversial man on the planet, Commander Jenny Hanna. Under our king, man, Cap, you done done a hell of a thing out here.
Most High Christ.
You know what I'm saying? And the biggest thing is giving us the wisdom. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you got it.
Giving us the wisdom to even be able to sit at this table with you.
Most High Christ. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's once again, that's the Commander Jenny Hanna, of course. And not just Commander Jenny Hanna, his heavy hitting crew, the other generals that roll up on him, you know what I'm saying? Gentleman Hyman, Gentleman Hyman's classes, I believe sometimes them classes are being taught directly from heaven. You know what I'm saying? He teaches, General Haas, General Shawmar, General Kathumgabar, General Kabbalah, I believe I got everybody. General Mayak, you know what I'm saying? Just an amazing, crew. And these men was so honorable about these men is these men are meant to lead the people.
That's right.
They sincere. You understand? Right. And you ain't seeing them, like certain leaders, they coming out preaching the word of the Lord and then getting caught in the bed having sex together.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? Like you're disgusting, come on now. Go ahead.
On top of that too, these are young men too.
Damn right.
Damn right. And a certain time you get old men with wisdom.
Yeah.
But really, the old men today are fools.
Yeah, damn right.
Now, hey, we got young men. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Like captains,
damn right.
Running cities now. You know
We Anyway, what's the next story, man?
Big up. The reason why I said that is because this last verse.
You got more? I know you had more.
Verse 30. I want to see if
you
could break that down for us.
No sweat.
If you could.
No sweat. Go ahead.
Verse 30. Drunkenness increases the rage of a fool.
The what?
Drunkenness increases the rage of a fool.
This is piggybacking on what we just said already. You see what I'm saying? It increases the rage of a fool, meaning, okay, our people are already walking around in rage. You know what I'm saying? We the first fight, last high. We already on the bottom. We already walking around with a ton of problems, broken homes. So now you drinking, and that just only enhances your anger even further. You see what I'm saying? Which is why, you know what I'm saying, you can't turn to drugs to fix your problem. That's you know what I'm saying. Once you get, I be seeing the cats, man, they smoke 7, 8, they back to back with the blunts. I be like, damn, are you gonna give your lungs a break? You know what I'm saying? So they going back to back to get the high. Why? The whole point of them even getting high is because they trying to heal themselves from all the problems that they dealing with. You understand? And of course, I was in the world, man. I got high every day. You know what I'm saying? I smoke weed all day. Anybody that know me from the word, they'll tell you. You see what I'm saying? But what made me drop that was learning this truth, learning the Bible, learning that, like the Bible say, the good news. That we got a kingdom that's coming. We got a king up in heaven. Right. And what you would call outer space. Yes, we believe that a nigga is coming from outer space to save us from the white man. Right. Now that right there had me high. I'd say, well, I don't need this weed no more. You see what I'm saying? I can get high off the truth. Right. You know what I'm saying? The truth is more unbelievable than, weed.
Right.
That's
Right.
something small, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a man. Like, you taking your whole life and putting it in a blunt, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that that's the keys to life.
Right.
You understand? That ain't the key to life, brother. The key to life is having a moral compass.
Damn
You see
right.
what I'm saying?
That's
Having rules about how you conduct yourself and as you navigate through this world.
That's right.
You understand? But is any more on that?
Come to console.
Go ahead.
Drunkenness increases the rage of a fool
Mm-hmm.
till he offend. It diminishes
Till he's what?
till he offend.
Until he offend. You understand? Meaning the people that he around, he's going to offend because he's being drunk. I mean, if I could, though, I want to drop that because we got a bunch of more stories
Oh yeah.
that we need to get with. Ryan, what's the next story, brother?
Come on.
Slocky.
General Q, he asked about Amber Rose. He was going on Amber Rose. I got the video.
Oh, he want us to,
that's
to
the
touch on
next-
Amber
yeah,
Rose.
ooh-wee.
I think that's what get
That's
hey,
the ne- that's the next one.
Get General Kubala Mother hand. He what, he on Clubhouse? Man, listen, big shout out, you know what I'm saying, to all our listeners on Clubhouse. You done tuned in to the ISUPK. Man, you know what I'm saying? Once again, in UPK, I think we pretty much take over everything we do, don't we?
Yeah, right.
Everything.
When we want a street corner, we just, we
that over.
just set up shop and take it.
Soccer cat.
Yeah, go ahead.
One West World.
One West world. It's our world. You see what I'm saying? We creating our world brick by brick. The same way the white man created his world. America just wasn't, it ain't like they've been the greatest kingdom for 10,000 years.
Right.
America is one of the youngest countries.
500 years.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they had to do it brick by brick. So we sitting back as black men, we observe what they done done, and we say, well, goddamn, let's build ours brick by brick.
That's right.
We just ain't gonna do it the way the white man did it.
Right.
The white man did it through lies, murder, and thievery. We gonna do it by being a moral people with a moral standard.
That's right.
That have been given instructions by the Most High.
That's right.
So big up to our listeners on Clubhouse. You done tuned in to the UPK 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We rocking that Clubhouse thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come against the UPK on Clubhouse, but you're just unsuccessful every time.
Right.
So that only leaves one option for you. Come into the truth.
That's right.
You understand? Drop that all that gang banging you're doing. You know what I'm saying? We gang banging here too. You see what I'm saying? We just do it for the Most High. You understand? Go ahead. I'm good. I'm good. All right. What's next?
I think it's the Amber Rose story.
Okay, we got the Amber Rose. Now, a warrior, real fast. We ain't gonna get strike fest, are we, for playing this video?
If I could
Go ahead, Avalon.
If you don't play the whole video, if you play a clip of it, then I
Then-
believe you should be 12.
Kind of should be 12.
Okay, no sweat. No sweat.
30 seconds.
30 seconds of it?
30 seconds.
If it's copywritten, it's 30 seconds. Any song,
We can't go above 30 seconds. All right, no sweat.
Man, give it up.
No
Truth
sweat.
with eyes up. He know. It's copywritten if it's up there.
Just make sure you don't go over 30 seconds, all right? You got to find the part where they was arguing. See if you can get the story on it. You got the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Skip past that. Unmute it. Unmute it. That's a button you can push to unmute it.
A warrior. A warrior. Can you hear me? Hold, pause the video before you play it. We're gonna read the story first. All right. Yeah, read it.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
This is Vibe magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Amber Rose and Murder Mook
Y'all gotta keep y'all voices down, Naki. Go ahead.
have heated exchange on labeling woman, quote, HOES.
Read that from the top one more time.
Come. Amber Rose and Murder Mook have heated exchange on labeling women, quote unquote, HOES.
Now, Amber Rose, mistake me if I'm wrong. This is the one that's famous for the slut walk, I believe. Is that what she famous for?
La. she's not famous for that first. She's famous for being a stripper that married Wiz Khalifa. That's what she's famous for first. That's the only reason we even know about her.
That's why we know about
That's why we know about it. Now she's more popular now because of the slut walk. Remember the no slut shaming and all that.
Yeah.
So she stand up against all the acronyms that make a woman look in the mirror for what they do wrong.
You get on the mic, please. Oh, y'all turn it off. Just go ahead. Go ahead and speak. Go ahead and speak.
And also she's famous for before Kim Kardashian, she was the one, her and Kanye dated for years.
Yeah.
Like the very first time, everybody like you said, she's a stripper, she's a semi-model, but everybody really got a view of Amber Rose when she started dating Kanye. Kanye paraded her around, and then they broke up. And then a little bit after that, he got with the Kardashian shit.
Okay. And now this broad here, she'd have been with quite a few entertainers.
Reggie Bush.
She been with Reggie Bush.
No, that was Kim Kardashian. Was it? I'm sorry. I don't want to misquote anything.
What's what?
She been with 21 Savage, Wiz Khalifa, Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? I got a list of men.
Let's make sure we get some more now. So we get
I got a list of men. She been right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She been with 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying?
And then he said the brother said he got the list. Good night.
She been with Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? Some type of it's called Slash Electric Alexandra.
Man, just run the names, man. Just run them all.
Sebastian. That's it.
Here's the point. All right, here's the point, man. This broad here been with about 10 dudes in 10 years, and she's world famous for the slut walk and the what would you say? The no slut shaming. No slut shaming, which means basically, you know what I'm saying, don't talk about sluts. That's what no slut shaming means. Meaning we shouldn't say anything about our women being whores. Now that is something that's drastically evil, and you know what I'm saying, that's totally against what the Lord wants done in the face of the earth.
That's right.
As black men, we should be able to control. We should be able to control what our daughters are. We should be able to speak against our daughters becoming hoes. Right. You see what I'm saying? And on top of all of this, I believe her father is white. So this is not even a sister right here. This is a so-called Edomite. You see what I'm saying? And now, so what happened is she got into an argument, you know what I'm saying, with Murder Mook on Drink Champs. You see what I'm saying? And Murder Mook, you know, if people don't know, this is a world famous battle rapper. Battle rapping is what he do. You know what I'm saying? So if you take liquor and you take Amber Rose, you know what I'm saying, who got a ton of demons, Murder Mook, he got demons too, but in this case, he was right. You see what I'm saying? And Nori, man, you better get a hold of that damn show out. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like every month is something going on with Drink Champs that ain't supposed to be going on. You see what I'm saying? So these two right here, the brother has sent me this, you know what I'm saying, while I was sleeping, man, said, check this out. And when I watched it, you know what I'm saying, this is just, it speaks volumes of the epitome of what America pushes on our women now. And that's why you think Megan Thee Stallion is a star. Why you think Cardi B is a star? Cardi B, she's a star. But meanwhile, they showed a video of Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all ever seen this with her daughter. Remember? Her daughter was coming. She hurry up and turned the music off. You see what I'm saying? That right there is a hypocrite. She don't want her daughter to hear the nastiness that she's spewing out of mouth, but it's okay for everybody else's children to hear it. That right there is hypocritical. See what I'm saying? So just to kind of speed you up until we're gonna read the story and then have the brother play. Are we able to play the video? We're gonna have the brother play a little bit of the video. All right. So go ahead, Rhyme. You got it. Y'all brothers chime in when you want. Let's go.
In a special Christmas Day installment of Drink Champs, Amber Rose and battle rap veteran Murder Mook engaged in a heated debate regarding calling women derogatory labels.
And from what the brothers were saying, Murder Mook, he did try to come against this woman as far as speaking against Harlem, but he ain't do so well.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Which means he Murder Mook need to be in the UPK as well. He a battle rapper, but he don't know how you a battle rapper and don't know how to battle against Harlem.
Come on.
You could battle rap, you know what I'm saying, make millions of dollars going against brothers, but you can't battle against the thing that we need to battle against. That's what brothers don't understand. Like, we're gonna destroy this kingdom, Mark, from the words that we say on these mics.
That's right.
From the words that we say on these street corners. How you think we gonna fix black people? From the words that we say on these microphones.
Right.
And for sure, you got to be able to battle the demons that our people are possessed by.
Right.
Christianity and the philosophy of America have our people have their spirit and their soul oppressed. You know what I'm saying? We in a, you know what I mean? It's a heavy thing, man. Go ahead, brother.
If I could, real quick, sir. What's so sad about this situation? The brother Murder Mook, he's a freestyle rapper,
right?
So meaning he has a infinite amount of words in his mind, but when it came to battling Amber Rose, he couldn't. He knows she's wrong, and he knows that he wants to refute what she's saying, but he couldn't come up with the vocabulary to defend himself, which is just so it's shameful, and it's so evident why brothers is needed to be trained in the ISUPK.
Damn right,
People on the battle scene and everything like that, but when it comes to words of morality, you just dumbfounded.
Yeah, damn right.
If I may,
go ahead, come on with it.
I mean, the categories, like you said, Cap, the category that he used to fighting is in a fake arena with fake battles that mean nothing to black people. But the category that would really mean something is if he was to come and get trained, like you said, come and get trained in here, like give it up to all the troopers in the UPK. These are the type of men that decided that it was time to get into a real fight. They don't really like outside of UPK, those fights don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like you fighting about what? Cars, who got the most money, you know what I'm saying? What your chain look like, your sneakers is. That don't mean nothing. That's not gonna fix black people. Now you put Nori put these people on an arena where everybody on the earth is gonna see, and he wasn't ready. He lost that battle. So I don't want to hear nothing about Mook being undefeated anymore. You just lost to a white woman who is a whore.
Damn right.
Salaki.
Damn right. Listen, let's get the story. Come on,
sir.
We won't make it to the other stories. Go ahead.
A little over an hour into the podcast, Mook shared a rap about the lack of talent he believes many beautiful women have, with their claim to fame being the men they have sex with.
Damn. So Murder Mook was saying that basically a lot of these famous women that you see really don't have talent. Their talent is being a whore. You see what I'm saying? Which is true. Look, Kim said it in one of her raps. She said bees at suck B just to make it to the top. She put 100% in every line she got. That's what she said. You see what I'm saying? So she's saying that because this is what she's saying in the industry, right? And once again, now this whole story here is being played all over the news as well. You see what I'm saying? Now, once again, these type of things they love to put in the news about us to show the state of confusion that we in as a people. Right. That's why you got Akon. We coming for you too, Akon. You know, we're gonna go on there. We're gonna get. I'm saving that Akon story, but I ain't leaving off this podium until we address that big bonehead eating African named Akon with that fake ass toupee that he got on top of his head. Trying to talk crazy about black people. Good night. The brother got all that money and can't even get the proper hair job on top of his head. But he want to talk about black. I mean, come on now. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
The reason why I believe this is trending right now because like the whole situation with the OnlyFans and all the kind of
yes.
Right now, women post they made about 100,000 a month.
Yes,
OnlyFans and all that. That's trending right now.
No doubt.
Now, like your neighbor that you know got OnlyFans.
Yeah, but basically what OnlyFans is that now a sister don't have to go to the strip club. Now she could do it privately and they making a ton of money of it. Right. But once again, now you see why the Lord put that money is the root of all evil. Right? Because people will do what? Sell their soul for money. Come on. You see what I'm saying? Which makes you a whore. Right. Point blank period. And the brother the reason why the brother had a hard time coming up against it because number A, he don't know how to battle against the spiritual wickedness of this place because the spiritual wickedness of this place will have you thinking that being a whore is okay. Right. So he in his mind he don't really know how to attack her because you know what I'm saying he don't want to be too judgmental. You know he could feel that what she's saying is wrong, but he don't know for sure. And that's why these cats, he's a battle rapper. Matter of fact, he's probably the best battle rapper.
I'd say he's the best battle rapper.
Right. You know,
nobody beat him.
I ain't saying nobody. He's considered the best battle rapper, but yet he couldn't battle against the topic of our sisters being whores. Right. Which means, once again, that this job is only meant for the men who God chose. The men in the eyes should be, we the only men that's meant to battle against these type of things.
Cap, I'm sorry.
On, let's get it.
I'll tell you, if you would have had somebody in that joint in UPK like Captain Zaryak, who's well versed in oh my goodness.
Captain Zaryak, y'all know he killing Clubhouse, man. God damn. He always called me, man, come on, get on here, man. You know, I'm always busy doing something. I'll be trying my best, but Captain Yaki's, he working that Clubhouse, huh? Now, because you imagine him sitting down at Drink Chips, addressing Amber Rose. Captain Yak would have let us speak, and he would have told her, are you done speaking? Right. I'm just giving you the floor. Are you done? Now will I be allowed? And then he would have sliced her and diced her till she would have did what? Started to interrupt. You know, like you ever notice when you battle a person, you give them the floor, you don't interrupt them. Then you speak, they interrupt you because they can't deal with what you're saying. Which go to show you how powerful words are. If singers are able to turn our daughters into whores, then how come us getting on the corner speaking the truth won't make our sisters become modest women? Right. The word of the Lord is the most powerful thing on the face of the entire earth. I just got off a Clubhouse, and what was they talking about? Black people being Israelites. Now, the people can't let go of this. You ain't gonna be able to let go of the topic. You ain't gonna be if the earth, you know what I'm saying, if Christ don't return for another 100 years, this gonna be the biggest topic for the next 100 years. You know why? Because it is the absolute truth. God damn it. Go ahead. Where we at?
Come.
I'm just getting warmed up for the listeners too. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, man.
I know exactly what I'm saying. I ain't out of my mind. Go ahead.
Mook shared a rap about the lack of talent he believes many beautiful women have, with their claim to fame being the men they have sex with.
And he was right. He was right for speaking up against that. You understand? Because why? Our women talent shouldn't be based upon, you know what I'm saying, them dressing like whores or them on OnlyFans and them in strip clubs and how good they can slide down a pole and all that. Our women talent should be based on their morality, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Who is the most famous black woman on the face of the earth? Sarah. You understand? Abraham's wife. Why? Because Sarah was in order. You see what I'm saying? Sarah followed her husband, you know what I'm saying, like she had been instructed to do. Who else is famous? Rebecca, Leah. All these were black women. You don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? You black people, you think your existence started, you know what I'm saying, in America. You know what I'm saying? Not you don't think that, but you don't know who you were past slavery.
Right.
That means you still a slave.
That's right.
Where in the hell is our history at beyond us coming over on slave ships?
Right.
That's the scariest thing for black people right there. They don't want to find that out. When we come out and tell you, oh no, you know, you want to it's so easy for you to mix yourself in with being African when you know that ain't your culture. You see what I'm saying? You know that ain't you. You see, so who are you? You are the children of Israel that lost their identity 400-500 years ago, along with the Hispanics, along with the Native American Indians. This is who you are. So the brother was absolutely right in coming against, you know what I'm saying what he said about that our women's talent shouldn't be what it is. Keep going.
Amber responded, countering the hypocrisy in his lyrics. The home rapper rhymed chicks getting booked for 2,000 because they posted nude styling thinking about it.
Hold on, Cat.
No talent.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, 1 second. Cat, wait. Did they stage that? Is that staged?
I don't believe so.
No,
Then
no.
how did-
This was an actual interview on Drink Champ.
So it wasn't like a battle rap. Like she came to battle
That's why
him.
we're gonna play the video next.
Oh, okay. Come on.
This was an actual podcast.
Oh,
This was
Salakia.
live. Yeah.
Damn, I'm thinking this is like
they quoting his lyrics.
kind of.
That's why she was mad. She's quoting his lyrics on what he said.
Kind of.
Go ahead.
Salakia.
No sweat.
The
No, you
whole
good.
rapper rhyme, chicks getting booked for 2,000 because they posted news styling, thinking about it. Having no talent, that's the new talent.
Having no talent. Having no talent
That's
is
heavy.
a new talent.
That's
And-
heavy.
and
Bars.
That's true.
Can
Yeah,
I-
that's
bars. Bars.
You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I saw a beat on red carpet. I said, tell me what you do. She said, I'm pretty. I pierce my clit, my titties, my belly button too. I twerk for the gram. My videos got hella bunch of views. That's a very effing cool. But tell me what you do.
Man.
Yeah.
Bars.
And who want?
Are we supposed to do this, guy?
Who want to chime in on this? Go ahead, Avalon.
Good, sir. I'm just not understanding. The brother came with a freestyle, knowing that he's attacking Amber Rose, but when Amber Rose, rebutted, he had nothing for her. So I'm just perplexed by that.
Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
It was a previous song that he made.
Mhm.
That's a previous freestyle before the interview.
Mhm.
Amber just dug into his crate and said, "Well, this is what you said,"
Mhm.
and just proceeded to browbeat that.
I'm hearing something. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like what the brother said is true. You know what I mean? But Amber, her whole mission in life. Sorry.
It don't work. Yeah, no. Go. He good.
But her whole mission is to make being a slut and being a whore a normalized thing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And the main people that's following her are black women.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Our sisters think for some reason they say, look at that Edomite and think that she a sister and they got something in common.
Because she got a
booty.
little brown skin or whatever, and got a big booty, and they think this is the way. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters think that, you know what I'm saying, this is the way to success. You see what I'm saying? And that man, listen, this kingdom got our women jammed up by it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
When we talking about black woman park, we also want to include blacks and Hispanics.
Mhm.
When we say the black woman, we also talking about the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans and the
Mhm.
Cuban sisters as well.
Right.
I just wanted to clarify, everybody watching the podcast. When we say the black woman, we also talking about the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, and the Cuban sisters as well.
Yeah, right. Most High in Christ. Yeah. Let's read on. Let's read some more of the story.
All right, come. Quoted. The lyrics goes on.
Mhm.
Quoted. Disgusting hoes winning be the image they pumping. Bees getting famous off of famous N-words they effing. But it is the N-word fault they getting caught.
Somebody get Kwan, get for me. There should be no whores of the daughters of Zion.
Already got it.
All right, you already got it. No, Kwan on the job. He's sitting over there. He over there waiting. Goddammit. Go ahead.
Come. And it continues. End of discussion. You can't blame them hoes.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, them bees is hustlers. He went on. That's it.
That was Murder Mook. What Murder Mook said.
That was Murder Mook's lyric on the freestyle.
So he didn't. I'm sorry, he didn't say this at the podcast. She just brought his lyrics up and said, "This is what you
quoted.
said."
She let the brother finish, priest. Go ahead,
I'm just because I didn't see this Salakia. So he didn't say this on the podcast. This is something that she brought
She's
up and said,
quoting
"These
his
are your lyrics."
That's what
because
she-
she looking to cut him.
That's the point. Go ahead.
He rapped it on the podcast
Oh damn!
in front of her.
Go ahead,
Nah, it's like I said, that's all I was about to say. She actually did rap it on the podcast. I mean, he rapped it on the podcast, and then just the arrogance in her when she confronted him. It was just like
Yeah, go ahead.
it was just like it was just off the chain.
Yeah, because she confronted him because she the one that brought the lyric up. He just resaid what he had previously wrote. He resaid it. She brought it up to cut him though. Like in other words, she's taking a stance that being a whore is right. and he ain't properly respond to her, which only makes like everybody's seeing this clip from this podcast. So when our women see this just make the demon that they think this okay. This just make the demon grow.
Right.
Like this, we in hell in this place. You know what I'm saying? Like the Most High is against you sisters being whores, man. You know what I'm saying? The greatest office, you know what I'm saying, that a black woman and Native Indian Hispanic woman can have, you know what I'm saying, is the office of a mother, man.
That's right.
Is being in the home,
That's right.
taking care of her family. You know what I'm saying? Another, what's the other great office? Being a wife. You know what I'm saying? And now when you want to be a stripper or be on OnlyFans, you're being robbed of that. You know what I'm saying? You're jumping from one man to the next. A lot of you, by the time you're 25, you done been with 15 different men. You had all these men's spirits on you, and you just really in a state of confusion. Amber Rose is in a state of confusion.
Right.
So here she is in a state of confusion, trying to teach women to be whores and sluts. When our community is destroyed by that already. You understand?
So, sir, if I
go ahead.
could, about not having the particular fortitude to be able to combat this devil on the podcast. Other sisters in the industry like Christine Rock, Ice Spice, Gorilla, they're gonna be influenced by how she won this battle.
Damn right.
You understand? And sisters in the world is gonna look up to that, and they're gonna be influenced by that by saying, "Oh, I'm gonna better go ahead and continue to keep doing what I'm doing." And it's all thanks to the Christian church of weakening black men here in our captivity.
Man, right, get it, brother. Hand up.
Kev, did you see this? No. Was you able to watch this?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. You got it. I had a small question. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I could too. Reason why I believe he couldn't cut Amber Rose because he's effing hoes too.
That's what I was about to ask.
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say
you can't.
That's the problem.
You can't come against, you know what I'm saying, women being hoes when you sleep with hoes yourself.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you're gonna get cut.
Right.
That's it. And that was my question was going to be, Cap.
Go ahead.
I was just about to ask you that. I was about to say, like, okay, the only cut I see she really has for him is that. Because, I mean, he's shaming sluts. Not only that, he's talking crazy, being derogatory. The only combative thing that I can see she could say is that, well, okay, but this is what you want.
But she ain't even have to get to that part.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? I don't know if he is or not. I ain't gonna say he is or he ain't. He maybe, you know, most cats in the world, you know what I'm saying? Most cats in the world love hoes.
Right.
As black men, you know what I'm saying? That's what we rapping about for sure. You know what I'm saying? If you rapping about, you know, and singing about our daughters being whores, then that's what they're gonna become. You understand something, man. This is what we learned from Commander Jenny Hanna. You know what I'm saying? Like, as men, we got to take the lead in this side. So if we take the lead, our women are going to become what we want them to become. So if we stand against whoredom, then our women are going to stop being whores. Like, you see us, the men on the street corners, you think it's only men in the ISUPK. I guess you didn't see them pictures, the pictures from the Passover where all thousands of sisters are sitting in the goddamn seat. Now, them sisters, if it wasn't for Commander Jenny Hanna and the generals taking the lead on bringing this nation back, it wouldn't be sisters to even know how to conduct themselves as women.
Right.
So when every time you see a brother get raised up in here to be officer, that means it's gonna be some sister's life that's gonna be saved because another soldier is being raised up to speak against the wickedness of this place. You see what I'm saying? Some daughter is gonna not be a whore, you know what I'm saying, and not get raped and all that madness. You understand? Let's go ahead and play the video if we could. A warrior over there looking at me crazy. He ready to hit this video. Let's get to it. Stop right there. Stop it right there. You know I'm gonna stop you. Now, what's the first evil part of what she just said? Because we got to break this down. What is the first evil thing that she just said? I will on.
If I could, sir, that black man pretty much don't have any business with dealing with black women. Like, he's not supposed to care about black women.
Yeah, you heard what she just said? The first thing that she said was mind your business.
Right.
But when as a black man, black women and black daughters is my business. Like I got 5 daughters. That's my business, man. Guess what? You know what I'm saying? Ryan, he got a son, a young son. That's his business. Guess what? That's my business too. All these brothers in here got daughters. That's all of our business. That's the problem, is that in this place, we've been silenced in this place to where we haven't been able to, we can't, as a black man, you so demonized in this place that you can't even speak about what the hell is wrong with your people. Right. It's like they told LeBron, just dribble and shoot. Now, this is a cat that is a billionaire. You would think that a billionaire got the right to open his mouth, but he don't. A black man don't got no rights to open. Anything you expected to do here is be a slave. You understand? Everybody, I'm gonna tell you something, man. This about this place, America. Everybody want a black man's dedication, you know what I'm saying? But they don't want to, you don't reap none of the benefits for dedicating yourself to this place. Right. You see what I'm saying? You dedicate yourself to America, you're in the sports arenas, you understand? You're rapping on the mic, but nobody, you know what I'm saying? We don't reciprocate none of that. Let's play some more. You heard that? Heard what she said? She said, "Why you worried about me?"
Was that women get on from fucking niggas?
Hold on, wait, time out.
You said that in your style.
Hold on, wait.
Want to know why?
Stop it, bro.
This a white woman, right?
Yeah.
She thinks she's black. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But you said that in your freestyle. No. What I said. Can we replay it? Can we replay the freestyle? I could just say it. Okay. I could just say it. But I heard what you said. That's why I felt the same way. No.
One more time. Now, mind you, okay, he came prepared for war. Did she not?
That's what I was thinking. This was a rap battle, Cap. I thought.
Yeah, no. Now, why am I saying she came prepared for war? Who knows?
All the women behind her.
No. Mayad.
It's like so she had everything she wanted to say.
Yeah.
Planned out already. The freestyle.
Yeah.
What she's gonna say against. She had a battle plan coming up in there.
Yeah, she knew that she was coming to this podcast, and it's just like she studied her opponent. So she knew who she was going to be sitting against, and she sat right there and said, "In your freestyle." Right. Like, oh my God. She came ready to battle.
I can't get over I'm sorry. I know it's just, DA politics. I know. I can't get over the fact that they just let this white woman say nigga on the
But you gotta take it off. Don't think white woman. Don't put the focus on white woman, because remember, our people believe if you take a lump of doo-doo and throw it on somebody that they black.
So they gave her the black card, Cat.
Yeah, most people look at her as a sister. So don't even think, of course, we know she the devil because her father's a devil. But but the most important part is that, okay, she's being used to push the agenda of order. Like she's chief of that, which is why she came ready to battle just in case this topic even came up. Which is why let that be a lesson for anybody that battles. You better study your opponent before you get on the battlefield. Like he up there mumbling. You ain't just seen? He up there mumbling. Come on with it, boy.
Right, yeah.
I saw a chick on red carpet. I said, "Tell me what you do." She said, "I'm pretty, pants, clean titties, belly button too. I twerk for the gram. My videos get hella bunch of views. That's very fucking cool. But tell me what you do. It's disgusting." They say hoes women.
But why? Why is it disgusting? Because you're a hater. Men are haters that women make money and go get booked for 2,000 because they're fucking pretty. Don't hate the bitch, hate the consumer.
Hey, if I could, Cat, I'm sorry.
Stop.
Please.
Stop it. Stop the tape.
Please. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Please.
Go ahead.
She just cut the piss out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Salaka, she just cut the piss out of him. But I'll tell you what I've learned from you.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why black women feel like they can get out here and make money using their bodies is because we want that.
But here's what I will say. She didn't even cut him. It's the fact that he said, well, what did she say? She said, why? She said, why
you mad?
Yeah,
Because
she didn't really cut him. Here's the point. He didn't have a rebuttal for what she said. You see what I'm saying? She ain't really say nothing powerful up just now. She go ahead.
She did say, why are you hating? Because a woman can get out here and use her body to make money when because of consumers.
Right, but it's only.
didn't know.
But here's the thing: it's only a cut if you don't have a rebuttal.
Okay,
it's not a cut.
I'm looking at this from the eyes. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, but it just remember, you only get cut because if that's the case, when we battle, we let Christians run off at the mouth, right? And you let them speak. They don't, just because they're speaking doesn't mean that they cut you.
Right.
It's what you have to say in response to what they say.
Right.
And what happened is he ain't really have nothing, you know what I'm saying, concrete to rebuttal what she said. Play it one more time, Warrior. Rewind it back a little bit. Now rewind it back some, brother. Yeah, you tripping. And if you notice when she looked at
A little bit more.
Right there. Yeah. But stop it though. Cat was saying something.
Okay.
That's cool. I'm sorry. It's like,
yeah, go ahead, play it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can go back further now, boy. Yeah, right there.
But tell me what you do. It's disgusting. They say hoes women. But why? Why is it disgusting? Because you're a hater. Men are haters.
Stop it right there.
Make money.
You see that? You see what she said? She said, but why? And he couldn't. You see what I'm saying? And then she said, because you're a hater, right? Which means what about, because the rap that he dropped was that was cold. Get the brother a hand for that. He said, you know what I'm saying? They basically they stripping naked. They have no talent. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, you know, and it's disgusting. The rap was cold-blooded. You see what I'm saying? So then she just came on and said, because you're a hater, right? That ain't a legitimate, like, so what does that tell you about when somebody spoke the truth? How he just spoke the truth? What is that? What would that tell you about when black men speak the truth? You know what I'm saying? People, what do people say about us when we out on the streets teaching? You know what I'm saying? Is that we're hating. You see what I'm saying? Y'all speaking what? Y'all speaking hate.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because this brother is trying to he's saying that being a whore is disgusting. Now, when you play the tape further, what you also gonna notice as well is that when she said what she say, she was expecting the women to be clapping behind it. She like had to damn near force them to clap. You understand? Because they sitting over there looking just dumbfounded as well. Damn. But go ahead, Go ahead.
You're observing a bitch making money because she's pretty and twerking. Let the bitch twerk and make her fucking money. Check this out. Look. Am I tripping? Check this out. Where's the bitch? Now what about when you did that? What about the girl when she did that, right? They got the 2,000, right? For 3 months, right? But then she was gonna get 10 million from this company, but they seen her do that shit and said, nah, it's over. Why is that your business? Why
is that your business? Stay out of women's business.
Damn.
Hurting who? It ain't you. Mind your business. It's hurting herself though. But stop policing women's bodies.
Stop it, man. Stop it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like this cat here, you know what I'm saying? He tried. Give Murder Mook a hand, man. He tried, you know what I'm saying? She asked him, who is it hurting? You know what I'm saying? And the brother was right in saying that it's hurting herself. But really who is hurting the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community.
Right.
Every time one of our daughters, but that don't just affect her, it affect the whole community. You understand? Why? Because whores, because of the lifestyle that they live in, carry diseases. You see what I'm saying? And if a woman is being a whore, what is she not doing? She not at home taking care of them children.
Right.
She not being a wife, you know what I'm saying, to a man.
Right.
Which in turn it affects the whole fabric of the black community. You understand?
Right.
So it affects everybody. But a monster like this, she is a flat out demon.
Right.
You understand? Like a monster like her don't understand that. You understand? But once again, she got a lot of money and she has a lot of influence. You understand? Go ahead, Ryan.
Oh, which bringing out some heavy. I believe, you know what I'm saying, the influence that she's doing
Mhm.
is off the feminist movement.
Damn right.
Yes,
of course.
yes.
Of course.
Feminist movement.
Of course.
And women think that it's empowering for a woman to do the same thing as a man.
Mhm.
It's totally opposite.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? A man can get more than one woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's in the Bible. That's lawful. That's glorious to God. That's with the Most High.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But a woman sleep with more than one man, that is disgusting according to the Lord.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Women, they glorify it. They think like it's like the greatest thing on earth. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say.
Man, ain't no sweat. Get a brother a hand. You understand? Listen, what you saying need to be said.
If I may, I just got one quote, and this is from you.
Mhm.
Join us, and we'll teach you how to put a bitch in check.
I forgot I said that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only thing popped in my mind. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Mama, they corrupted me. They turned me into a cult leader up here. Go ahead, Awula.
Slight, sir, if I could before you get off.
No, you got.
Amber Rose, her plan of attack was just so rudimentary and plain and simple. And this brother who is so complex with words, I'm just amazed, you know, that he has no stance for morality. And it's just so highlighted in his scene. It's amazing. And, you know, I just got to say it again. Brothers should see this and understand how important it is what the work Commander Gianna is doing in building up men of morality. This brother is an entertainer. He's an entertainer. And I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
The brother is an entertainer, and that's what he's good at.
Right.
But when it comes to something that's important, something that's serious, something that's beneficial to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, this brother is not it. And, you know what I mean? And the brothers that's doing the work in the ISUPK, which a trooper, officer of 500, officer of 1,000, forget about it.
Yeah.
Would have went in that ring and tore Amber Rose apart.
Damn right. Get a brother a hand. You understand? Let me listen. We gonna Amber Rose. I hate to tell you, we gonna stand against our women being whores. You know what I'm saying? Vehemently, because here's the problem. She ain't. Even though her daddy is white and she's white, she ain't that no white podcast pushing, you know what I'm saying, a slut walk. You know what I'm saying? She ain't that no white podcast pushing, you know what I'm saying, for white women to be whores, even though they naturally whores anyway. But she ain't pushing that on them. She pushing that on our daughters. You see what I'm saying? And the beautiful thing about the truth is that the Most High got a standard for you black women. You know what I'm saying? And getting naked ain't a part of that standard.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now don't mistake it. As a woman in this society, you're going to make a lot of money because this is a society that pushes lust. You know what I'm saying? Everything is pushed is based on feeding our lust.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, if you get naked, you're gonna make a ton of money, but you're gonna lose something. You know what I'm saying? With making that money, you're gonna lose your integrity.
Right.
It's just like a drug dealer, man. A drug dealer make a ton of money. We've been there. You know what I'm saying? But you lose your integrity because you realize and you know deep down inside what you're doing is hurting and killing your people.
Right.
And for a woman to be getting naked and showing her body, a woman's body, man, you know what I'm saying, is only to be seen by her. You know what I'm saying? Only to be seen by her mother, you know what I'm saying, when she comes up as a little girl. That is a precious, precious thing. You see what I'm saying? So for her to be showing it to somebody just because they pan is destroying this sister. You understand? It's taking all sense of integrity away from this girl that she knows she so desperately needs.
Right.
But once again, if you got Amber Rose teaching that slut walking is okay and pushy, she say where the bitch is at? Did you see her?
Right.
She say where my bitch? Oh, girl and them wasn't even. They really wasn't.
They
even
weren't clapping.
Yeah, they wasn't really even clapping
They
like
wasn't giving her
that.
no
You see,
support.
huh?
They
They
wasn't
wasn't
giving her
giving
no
her no
support.
support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's 2022. The last thing that we need to be pushing on our daughters, you know what I'm saying, is to be whores.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so, and that's it. We got a scripture we're gonna pull on it, and we're gonna go from there. Let's get it, Kawan.
Come to concert. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, and verse 17.
We'll go to Akon next, right? Go ahead.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
You hear what the Lord say? Read that one more time.
There should be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
You understand? You're not allowed to be a whore. You know what I'm saying? If you were so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man, so-called Negroes, Jamaican, Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Dominicans, Cubans, all the way down to and not even all the way down, but the so-called Mexicans as well. You see what I'm saying? So what does that mean? You are commanded by the Most High. This ain't no free will. If you're a so-called Black or Hispanic and Native Indian, you don't have a free will.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is a commandment from the Most High. You see what I'm saying? And because our daughters are being whores, we being made a mocking stock in front of the entire earth. Put your clothes back on, Black woman. You understand? Have some dignity about the body. The woman, a woman's body is a beautiful thing. That's to be shared with one man. You see what I'm saying? Not with everybody, with one man. Ain't nothing wrong with putting on no dress. Ain't nothing wrong with covering up yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with having some morals. You see what I'm saying? Like the thing about a whore is that she's misled. The reason why she is a whore is because somebody have not taught her on how to grow up properly to grow into womanhood.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a woman is supposed to be like a beautiful flower, like a rose. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got that rose there. The rose is so beautiful. It's so delicate. It's so pretty. You water in it, man. It grows, and then it just grows into something that's just, you know, majestic. You see, that's how a woman's. A woman, you're supposed to be like a butterfly, man. You understand? Not like a pit bull, but like a butterfly, like a rose, right? The problem is that the rose is not growing properly. You see what I'm saying? But why? Because you ain't giving it the water that it needs. You know what I'm saying? You taking, you know what I'm saying, poison, you know what I'm saying, and which is Christianity. Philosophy, Christianity is poison.
Right.
So if you pour poison in the soil, the rose may grow, but it's gonna look crazy. Right. You see, and that's our women. They look crazy. Now, the real water that you need is the truth, is the knowledge of who you are. You got to know who you. That's why it's important to know your nationality. Once you know your nationality, you as women, you will know you have a moral standard that you have to live by.
That's right.
And that's very important. So the Lord say, there shall be no whores of the daughters of Israel. You understand? Read.
Coming to con. Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Nor sodomite. You know what I'm saying? Talking about homosexuality. And of course, our people, you know what I'm saying, in our communities are full of whores, and our brothers and our men being sodomites, and because of it, it is destroying the fabric of the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community.
Right.
Here's the beautiful thing about it. As destroyed as we are, we could be fixed. We like a car. We like a broke down car, you know what I'm saying, that needs to be fixed.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, a car broke down, a wheel fall off, something go wrong. What do? You take that car to the mechanic. You know what I'm saying? You don't just, if something go wrong with a car, you don't just put it on the side of the road and say, oh man, the hell with that. You see what I'm saying? No, not a person that love their car. A person that love their car, they gonna do what? Take it to a mechanic.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So what do we have to do with our young, beautiful daughters? We got the most beautiful women in the world. You understand? But the thing about beauty is beauty is more than just your physical, your face, and how big your behind is. Your real beauty is the standard, the moral standard that you have. You see what I'm saying? Like our sisters, man, when they go to supermarkets and they go places, people be in awe of these sisters because they see a spirit on them that they don't see on other women. You understand? It's something that they carry about themselves. Why? They in order with their husband. They obey their husband, man. Do they got mouth? Our sisters got mouth. You know, you have to check that black woman. It ain't go, you know what I'm saying? Well, y'all like that. I feel that one. Yes, our sisters got mouth, but as a man, you got to know how to check that mouth. You're gonna have to deal with, listen, dealing with a woman, man, is further beyond just sticking your penis in her. Like that's how a carnal man think. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no man that's just out for my daughter for her flesh. I want a brother that's gonna look at my daughter like a fucking human being. Because that's what the hell she is. Excuse my language, man. You understand where we at with it? That's it?
That's it, Cat.
All right, no sweat. You know what I'm saying? What we got next? Okay, we're gonna jump into this whole Akon, man. This so-called Hamite that y'all love.
I don't love him.
Yeah, our people love him. You know
You're
what I'm saying?
right.
This cat here, he just cannot stop speaking against black people. What? And here's the killer thing about Akon. The cat is, this Hamite is making money off of nigga music, off of black people music.
Man.
I could see if he was using African music.
Right.
Why they ain't using the African music to get rich?
Right.
Like even the songs that came out that these Africans are singing where they sounded like I Benjamin brothers reggae.
Right.
You think these is Benjamin singing this? These are some cats from Africa that then stole the West Indian music.
Right.
They didn't stole it. Huh? Go ahead, Ryan. You got it.
I saw a documentary on it too
Mhm.
on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? In Africa, they actually said it. Afrobeats is influenced by hip hop and reggae music.
Good night. Get Ryan my hand.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't surprised about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, this cat called Burna Boy. You know what I'm saying? He think he is Jamaican.
Oh my God.
He think he is Jamaican. I saw him on video.
I heard him speaking in an interview. I said, "Damn, this don't he talking like he's Jamaican."
Yeah, but he from Nigeria.
Boy, that
Cat,
go ahead.
You know, I had a 20-minute argument with one of my nieces about Burna Boy. About him being a hat. I love him so much. Man, you don't know what love is. If you did, well, you wouldn't even be loving this man. He stole. It's just like Bob Marley. He took reggae from Peter Tosh and them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always been the narrative for them to come in and take what we got and then monetize it because we don't know what we got really.
Elvis Presley stole
my
rock and
goodness.
roll.
Eminem, cat.
Eminem. Well, he
Stole
ain't
hip-
still rap, but he for a minute he came and stole rap.
And for 1 second, Kev, I could get on that. Every video that came on was Eminem. They was pushing it.
Yeah.
Even on BET, it was like you got to have some type of pity videos for Eminem, and they just pushed it. Late night, morning, noon, they just pushed him. Is she gonna call 911? I don't want to hear that. Where's DMX at?
Come on. Come on. All right. Come on, let's get the story.
Yes, sir.
This is an article from All Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? Akon called out for division comments comparing Black American and African musicians.
He did what?
Called out for divisive comments comparing Black American and African musicians.
And I'm glad that he was called out on this because normally these type of stories get slid up under the rug.
Right.
But this goes to show you that our people starting to wake up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hold on, wait. You know what I'm saying? It's like you've been asleep, but now you paying attention to what's being said and what's going on. So I'm impressed by people that this is even some controversy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
Akon claimed Africans naturally have a better stage presence than Black Americans.
He said that. Read that. That's like a scripture. Read that again. I want everybody to hear this. Go ahead.
Akon claimed Africans naturally have a better stage presence than Black Americans.
Now, I'm a little lost on this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to think of just 10 African entertainers. I don't even know what the hell he's talking about.
I only know about two. You know what I'm saying?
Like Akon got to be getting high.
Right.
It's that little plant they have in Singalese that we eat.
Yeah, or that's that toupee. You see the toupee on his head?
Yeah.
I think it's the toupee that may be affected. Go ahead,
Because, sir, like I think it might be Wakanda. I think that might
it might be.
Akon actually did end up coming up with his own cryptocurrency for starting his own Wakanda, which Al-Alam actually brought out. You understand? Because of course, you know, Akon is really for his own people in a lot of ways in which our own people don't see.
That's the get Kwan a hand. You know what I'm saying? Expound on that, Kwan.
Sorry, because a lot of these artists like what's the one Arab artist who always be saying another one?
Khalid, DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled, you understand? Who was with the boxer what's his name? Mike Tyson. You understand? I believe they was over in Dubai where they took a picture. You understand? And it's different. It's different heathenistic nations that is incorporating themselves into our culture through the music industry, even through the movies that we like to watch. You understand? Betraying our culture, and we look at that like as if they actually is with us and for us. Meanwhile, the money that they make off of our culture and off of our music and off of our salt that the Lord gave us, they make and they get that shit back towards their own country.
2 scriptures get Kwan a hand for that. 2 scriptures I want you to give for me, Kwan. We are the salt of the earth.
I got it.
And then yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have him read the story first, but I just need those. We're gonna go to let's look at the lovers of our people.
Lovers of our people.
You know what I'm saying? How the Most High said they gonna turn on us.
You
know what I'm saying? Read what you got.
Akon claimed Africans naturally have a better stage presence than Black Americans.
Now, anybody, or any race know that this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But here's the fact that, like Kawan just said, this cat what people don't see is he got an unbelievable pride in Africans. That means this is clearly a statement that he's making to promote his people. He want his people to become what? The new entertainers, right? And I got news for you. If you ain't paying attention, they starting to put these Africans in these movies, you know what I'm saying, like never before. You know what I'm saying? And you listen, you see they music, and you see them took over, you know what I'm saying, the reggae music. They come, I got news for you. They coming for all music. You understand? Because of course we got the wisdom in here, right? Why is this happening here? Because the white man is finna get ready to make a move on Africa. And if he gonna make a move on Africa, he need the entire earth to be able to accept Africans.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so this is what's being pushed. And a cat like Akon is gonna be put at the forefront of this whole Africa movement here. You understand? And meanwhile, our people are gonna get what? Pushed further to the bottom than what we already are.
Right.
And we just don't see it. As prophets of the Lord, we see what you don't see. That's why the Lord called us seers. Like you can't see and you don't know, you know what I'm saying, how you are an enemy to all these other nations. Right. That's why it's important to know who the hell you are. The Africans sold you into slavery. The Arabs built the ships that your forefathers came on, defecating on one another, sitting on the ships like sardines in the can, being eaten by sharks. The white man traded you for material. He traded material for a human being. He traded you for gunpowder. A human being is more empowered, more important than gunpowder. A human being is more important than gold and silver. So all of these races had a hand in destroying you. And this cat right here, he got famous off of singing black music. And then he turns around. This ain't his first time speaking like this about Black B. I know that, right?
Right.
This is what he does on a consistent basis. So that goes to show you these other races will use what we created and still hate us and don't give us any credit for something that we started.
Right.
Africa, man, listen, the white man is the one that came up with the term Africa.
Right.
The white man been over in Africa slicing and he the one that named them countries. They named it Kenya, Uganda. The white man did that. So it ain't like the white man ain't been over in Africa. But here's the part that you missing. He been over in Africa for thousands of years, but he pulled the jewel out of Africa in order to build his kingdom. Who was that jewel? You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Because I ain't seen no Africans rocking the earth with their music. I ain't seen no Africans rocking the sports arena with playing sports. They just got Akeem Olajuwon and the most recent cat, the cat played for the Milwaukee Bucks. What's his name?
Kumbo. No. Kumbo.
Kumbo. You understand? That's two Africans, man. When the black man been, I mean, thousands of cats. You know, record breakers. You understand? You look at the top 10 scores, they all niggas.
Right.
Kareem, Jordan, Kobe. We run this joint here. We the ones with the talent. So I don't even know what the hell this cat is talking about, huh? You understand? A warrior, if you could rip up the video for us. I had the video ready. Go ahead, read some more. Let's get it.
Akon quoted,
Mhm.
wobbling, pants hanging half down.
He said what?
Good.
Wobbling, pants hanging half down.
You hear that? He ready to, you know, he ready to go fully in. Wobbling. What is the whole wobbling? What is he talking about with that?
Sorry,
Go ahead.
Well, it kind of talking. He's talking about how black people in America, for the most part, how we wear our pants hanging down. That's
I
basically what we're
understand
saying.
that part, but what is the wobbling though?
I think it comes from wearing your pants half down.
No, it's not. It's talking about the dances that we do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like Soulja Boy, and,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like the bopping, like beating your feet.
So in other words, what we're doing is not dancing.
Yeah, so
It's wobbling.
It's wobbling.
So in other words, he's making mockery of
our dance.
our dance.
If I could,
Go ahead.
if I could,
Go ahead, dear.
I think I really do think it's about the sagging because he put it with sagging and wobbling.
No, he said the sagging part. That part we understand, but the wobbling part is what I don't get. Now, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
If I may cut you off.
Mhm.
We talk about entertainers like rappers and all that kind of stuff. You know,
Mhm.
of course, most rappers they sag their pants. You know what I'm saying? But also, there's other rappers that actually do the dances that's trending. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
the TikTok dances and all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. That's us. So he call that wobbling. You know what I'm saying?
My
Like sir, he's also referring to how a lot of the newer rappers,
Mhm.
when they on stage, they high and they drunk out their mind, and they can, you know, you can see it when they performing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like they
Mhm.
gotta have their songs playing in the background because they be so high or so drunk they can't do all their lyrics.
Mhm.
So that's why he's saying wobbling. He like you said with the sagging pants and the dancing, but also talking about how intoxicated they be on stage.
Read some more.
Come. Akon has Twitter in a shambles over his latest comments concerning Black American musicians. The quote was the quote unquote locked up hitmaker to start another online debate days after he
Now, stop right there. That's the song he got locked up. They won't let me out.
Right.
Now, who do you think he's singing about? He ain't singing about no Africans locked up won't let me out.
Right.
He's singing about Yo Pain. He got famous off of Yo Pain, and won't turn around and say what he should be saying is, man, I've been over in America. I grew up in America. What the black man is going through in America is legendarily wicked. You understand? Like that's what he should be saying. Right. But once again, him not being our people, this the stance that he going to take right here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all so in love with Africa, and you know these is our people and all that. You see, Akon, he's making a distinct difference between African Americans and Africans.
Right.
We ain't doing it. He's making the difference. Does everybody see that? Read on now.
The locked up hitmaker sparked another online debate days after he was criticized over his comments about black fathers. Another non-viral clip from his interview on the ZZ Mills show began making the rounds, featuring Akon comparing Black Americans and African performers, implying that the latter has a better stage presence. The contentious remarks came
This is
after
a cat that got one hit song, guys. I don't even know no other songs that he had. That's just me. Maybe y'all may know. Besides Locked Up, I don't know of any other songs he got. Trooper? Go ahead.
One song that made him, like he had it locked up, but when I was growing up, we were listening to it. But really, people start listening when he had the big song with Young Jeezy called Souls of Val. But that's what really put you.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, like I'm coming to you, DA, for him to grow up in America and to be speaking about black men's pain like that. You would think that if he considered our people, he would be telling his African nation, we need to come over and get our brothers. Our brothers is over here suffering. But instead of him doing that, he take the stance of what the white man take, which is to be against us and be an enemy against us and shit on us even more than we already be shitted on for a talent that we should be praised for. You understand?
Right.
Go ahead.
Africans they would say put a division. Africans would say their difference is between them and us because of colonization. You know what I'm saying? But really, Africa's been colonized by damn near every European country.
That's the point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the point.
You know what I'm saying? Like Ethiopia was colonized by Italy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
South Africa was colonized by the British.
Yeah.
Damn near every African country was colonized by Europe.
Damn right.
Meanwhile, Africans come from Africa to America. You see all Africans come together.
Man, listen,
you know what I'm saying?
and ain't no talent over there in Africa, man. Right. The only thing that's over there in Africa is rhinos, you understand, and big flies, and Africans taking their head, sticking it up a donkey's behind. You know, them Africans are a disgusting race of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you so-called Negroes, you know what I'm saying? You want to be African so bad, but I don't see you, you know what I'm saying, doing the customs of the Africans.
Right.
That you sisters who claim to be, y'all always talking about the motherland, the mothership. And I want to go back to Africa, but you ain't actually got to go back to Africa to be African. Right. All you got to do, cut your clitoris out. Right. You know, them African women, that's one of their customs there. Are you sisters gonna cut y'all clitoris out? The thing that gives you pleasure while you're having sex? Right. when you bring this up to sisters, you know they say, "Oh no, I don't think I'm not gonna do that now. I'm not gonna be fully African." Like I know you're not. You understand? Because that ain't your spirit. That's not who you are.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I don't see you sisters taking no big bowl and a plate and putting it in your lip and cutting your ears where they hanging all the way down to your damn shoulders. I don't see you doing none of that. Right. I don't see you taking tribal marks and cutting it in your face. Go ahead. Somebody want to say something?
Yeah, kind of what kind of sir. When you bring out heaven, it's always a dollar down.
Go ahead. Get Officer Dawadah in here. Listen, Senate. This is if I could Dawadah, just to shout you out. We're gonna big up this brother, man, down there in San Antonio, Texas. We were just down there a couple months ago having camp. We went checked out the Alamo, you know what I'm saying? So this brother down there doing a hell of a job. He under Captain Kahan, under Captain Yatazak. You understand? So this is a powerful brother. Go ahead, you got the floor.
Now I was gonna say the first thing you said about they said it's the motherland over there, but you know, according to the Bible says Jerusalem is the mother of us all.
Damn right.
I mean, that's the real motherland.
Damn right.
Then you was leading into, you know, how they eat people's foot out there, and taking urine showers, and then everybody African, but they ain't those Africans though.
Right.
They Egyptian.
You damn right.
Egyptian kings and queens, but nobody is from the Ubuntu tribe.
Damn right. Damn right. Listen. And listen, you know what would be crazy? Get down ahead, man. What's crazy is that a lot of you Negroes, you know what I'm saying, you go to Africa and plan a week trip, right? And 2 days later, you ready to come back home. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because when you get off the plane, you see a bumblebee about the size of this cup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. You see a fly about as big as this cup chasing you. Like, damn, that's a big ass bee. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I was about to say, and then that's how you know we ain't African, because Africans, they don't swat them flies.
Hell no. Man.
Oh man.
I ain't even think about that, man. Damn fly on the Africans, man, they just keep right on walking. Like it ain't, mosquitoes all on them. They just still having the conversation. And yeah, I got on the canoe, and meanwhile the damn flies. I mean, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Man. Big up the Dawa, man. You know what I'm saying? If we could, let's get some more of the story. We about to get ready to wrap this thing up. Go ahead.
The contentious remarks came after ZZ gave props to a young musician whom she praised for his performance.
Mm-hmm.
He quoted, "Well, he's African." Akon replied before adding, "We're a little different." He quoted, "We're a little different when it comes to stage presence." Akon continued describing,
like, and I got to stop you. Like, if any man, do you hear this cat? Like, if you grew up around Africans, you know that what he's saying, this is how they really feel. You understand? I grew up in Evanston, Illinois, which sits on the border of the north side of Chicago, which my yard came over there, and he think he looking at sisters. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling him, no. Even because why? I know the difference between a sister and an African. Everybody do. You know an African when you see one. Right. You see what I'm saying? And what I'm telling you is, growing up around them, they don't deal with us. Right. They ain't coming to, you know what I'm saying, in no congregation with us. They ain't in the hood chilling with us. You barely even know where the hell they live at. Even though I know where they live at, I don't know where they live at. And I live in a building with some of them, and they are a disgusting bunch of people. And this is who you trying to claim. People that don't even, that this is how they truly feel about you, man. They show it in movies all the time. They come over here, they don't deal with you, and they think they better than you.
Right.
And you sitting there, and the thing about it, I read some of the comments of the people when they seen what Akon said, and here go our people, man. You know we the children of Israel because we the only people that we will join in on a nation that hate us. Because what we hate us. Right. Reason why we hate us, because we under a curse. The number one thing hated in the earth is the children of Israel. Right. And it's so crazy about it is we the chosen people of God. So if you hate the chosen people of God, then what does that tell you how the entire earth feel about God? If we the representation of God, that means these other nations hate God. That's right. That's the reason why they hate you, because what's in you, black man, ain't in no African. Right. Africa been colonized. Ain't no talent over there. Right. They ain't got the NFL over, the NBA over. The white man been over there for years. He had to take you up out of there and bring you here in order to build the kingdom. He ain't build the kingdom of America off of those Ugandans back. Wasn't no Ugandans in the slave trade getting they ass whooped day and night, picking cotton all day. We the ones built America. Here he is benefiting off of American money. Didn't know Nigerians build America, dumb. Right. Didn't know damn Ugandans build America. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we built America, man.
Right.
Free that.
I'm
good.
Stop. Akon continued describing American performers as, quote, wobbling, pants hanging half down, bored as hell, half asleep because they high as hell on stage. He quoted. According to Akon, African performers don't have these issues. He quoted, but in Africa, we wake up in the morning, like at these YouTube clips of all of these kids from Uganda, like these kids are performers. So for us, it comes natural.
Yeah, anybody's ever seen the African Awards? You ever seen that? My you seen the BET Awards, though, ain't you? You ever seen the Ghana Awards where they? I haven't seen that. Man.
Right.
If I could, I know you're about to move on, but
no, you got it.
You know what? It seems like he's doing is a sales pitch to America to take the spot that we got, and we already don't got a damn thing. So it's damn near like, let's just take whatever they even famous for to get them a little bit of money, and let's just make them automatically poor, and then let us come in and fill in. At least you don't have to deal with the drug addicts, and we wake up on time. You ain't got to worry about us being late. We got a better stage presence. You ain't got. It's a sales pitch, Cap. Right. And the only thing that brings to my mind is that scripture where the Lord says, "Shall not a dog lift up his tongue against the nation of Israel?"
Damn right.
Because that's exactly what they're doing.
Damn right.
And I think even if they're not gonna put us in chains, these Africans that he come from, even if they ain't gonna put us in chains, you put us in mental chains right now.
Right.
Because you're making us fight against each other. And now what we got to do? Now we got to prove ourselves even more, that especially the people of our people that think we African. Now we got to fight even harder to be African, because now even being an African who don't even swipe the flies off his face is even better than a man in America, the black man in America who wash his face, wash his ass every damn day, go to work hard. It's a misnomer. Black men work the hardest in America. Black women work the hardest in America.
I guess you know what I'm saying. For those who live in a major city, I guess how many of y'all can think about jumping in the cab with an African?
Oh my God. Uber. Oh my God.
I did, the rapper Raekwon from Wu-Tang rapped about it one time. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, how did the brother quote him, my yard?
Sir. He said, Africans in yellow cabs musty like funk, waving their arms to Arabs.
You understand? Like, have you ever got in a cab with an African, a man that don't believe in his taking care of his hygiene?
God, I want kind.
The funk will make you get out the cab.
I have cab.
You telling him, yo, stop 3 blocks away, and you telling him, hey man, just let me out right here. but these you gotta go to, man. I don't want to go to. Just let me out right here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like the funk is you know what I'm saying, just that strong. Listen, man, we about to end this day. Before we end it though, we're gonna pull the scriptures on it, man, and rid it real quick. Let's get it.
So which one first?
Y'all not lovers.
God, so I got it.
That's another bedrock heavy scripture.
Yeah, for sure. Because all the Pan-Africanists, they agree with Akon. Oh, you still got the video. Okay.
It's like, so, it was Twitter, you know what I'm saying? It was actually like replying, going against Akon. A lot of our people was going against Akon.
But here's the kicker. You right? But these was black people fighting against other black people. It wasn't like they on there going. You would think it's our opportunity to go against Africans, right? Whenever we arguing, like in order, let me explain something to you, right? In order to get out of slavery or to get out of any oppression, the people who being oppressed have to have dialogue, right? And normally you're gonna have dialogue amongst yourselves, but you also gonna have dialogue, and you're gonna have to go to war against the people who are oppressing you, right? With us though, we ain't dialoguing with the people that hate us. We ain't on there going back and forth with Africans.
Right.
We on there going back and forth with each other.
Right.
Some of the Negroes have put themselves in a position to say, oh yeah, he right. You know what I'm saying? And other Negroes is pushing back saying he wrong, which big up to those black people that's saying that this big head Hamite is wrong, man. You understand? Like, you got to understand. We have to have a civil war amongst our people, man. Some of our people are going to go on loving the Africans and loving the white man and loving the Arabs and loving the Chinese forever. That's what's in them. They don't believe in their own people. But some of us believe in us. Some of us love us. And those of us that love us, we got to push against. I ain't telling no physical war, but we got to verbally and spiritually push against those people of ours that don't love us. Right. America had a civil war, and when the North won, and then you know what I'm saying, they was able to come together and have the United States. Well, that's how we got to be as a people. We got to go to war against our people that you know what I'm saying, that side with these other nations, and that's in these religions. And then when we go to war with them, then eventually, guess what? They're gonna see that we're right. Right? This is gonna be funny too. This goes down. They're gonna see that it's right for us to love us.
Right.
right? You would think that should be natural. That's natural for other nations. You understand? To love their own, but it's unnatural for us, and that's the sad part. Kawan, you want to say something about?
Don't
sound correct.
This whole Akon situation, as far as how our people is coming up against Akon, which is so glorious, it reminds me of the Woman King. You understand? When that movie came out, as to how black people boycott the movie because of how the Homie tribe was the main tribe that sold us to both the British and the French.
Damn right.
You understand? And
Damn
now,
right.
as of today, that tribe right now is a French colony, part of Africa as of right now. You understand?
Damn right. You understand? Let's get it. Let's get these descriptions on it.
Come on, sir.
Come on with it. We way over the time. Go ahead.
This is This is Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 30. And when thou art spoiled.
And when thou art what?
Thou art spoiled.
Spoiled means destroyed. The Most High saying, when thou art destroyed, read.
What wilt thou do?
What with what?
What wilt thou do?
Read on.
Thou closest thyself with crimson. Though thou deckest thee with the ornaments of gold. Though thou rentest thy face with painting. In vain shalt thou make thyself fair.
And in vain shalt thou what?
In vain shalt thou make thyself
like
fair.
We're trying to put on another people's culture. We trying to be everybody. This scripture is breaking down how we trying to be everybody but whom the Lord want us to be. Like trying to be, you know what I'm saying, trying to take on to the African culture, you understand, or trying to take on to the American cultures, which you just got through celebrating Christmas. Right. Now you finna celebrate New Year's, get drunk and high. A lot of you gonna kill your damn self from overconsumption. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you women gonna whore yourself out talking about this the New Year. A lot of you brothers gonna sleep with whores and catch AIDS.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On New Year's night, you gonna start off New Year's definitely with a bang, not the bang you think.
Right.
Then you gonna come up with super revolution that you know you ain't gonna keep. You see what I'm saying? So all of it is just manners. That's what the Lord's saying. We trying to put on another people's culture. It's like almost trying to put on, you wear a size 13, but you're trying to put on a size 8. These other cultures do not fit you. Read on now.
Con. Thy lovers will despise thee.
Thy what?
Thy lovers will despise
You
thee.
see that? Thy lovers will despise thee, meaning thy lovers is what? The so-called white man and so-called Africans, nations that you love, right? You love them, but they don't love you. Right. That's why the Lord say thy lovers, the people you love, they despise you. Akon, man, he hates you Negroes, man.
Right.
Hispanics and what's in it. I got news for you. The cat that you brought up, the Arab cat. Not French Montana. DJ Khaled. He hate black people,
right.
Man. You can't look and see that this cat is using. He's using our music to get rich. Right. Which is what these. Where is the Arab music that everybody is joining?
Right.
Where is that? Where is the African music that everybody joining? Because the black man came up with jazz, didn't we?
Right.
You a black man, Hispanic man. You the you the best man on the face of the earth. Right? What is he talking about? You came up with jazz. You came up with the blues. You came up with rap. You came up with R&B. You understand? You came up with reggae. You came up with reggaeton. You came up with rock and roll. You came up with country music. What the Africans come up with? Name it. Name it. You can't name it. Yet you want to give credit to them. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord, which we about to pull, you are the salt of the earth.
Right.
Without the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, we would bring flavor into the entire planet. That's why our artists go to Africa and sell out the African arenas. You understand? Our artists go to Europe and all over the country and been doing it since jazz and all these music that we came up with since back in the day. Our artists been right or wrong, my y'all. Our artists been going Beethoven, damn. You know what I'm saying? Pick up, yeah. Thank you. Forget about Beethoven and all of these different cats that we've been rocking this earth with it, man. You understand? Go ahead, Kawan.
Con, sir. Thy lovers will despise thee and seek thy life.
And what?
And seek thy life.
And they gonna seek thy life, as this cat is saying right here. To seek thy life, meaning they're gonna want to replace you, which is what Akon doing. Like this cat didn't learn black music and wanna be in your place now. Like images, like white rappers thought they was gonna take over rap.
Cap, if I may,
come on with it, bro.
You know, even back in the time when you look at those maps and they say Negro land. You know what I'm saying? When we came out of 70 AD, we came out of Jerusalem. Africa didn't have culture. You understand? They didn't have weapons. They didn't have metalworking. They didn't have laws. They didn't have systems. They didn't have doctors. They didn't have anything. We brought what Africa is famous for being Africa for to Africa in 70 AD.
That's heavy. Get a brother a hand. That's heavy, y'all.
Culture, real culture.
Damn right. Yeah,
not just eating rhino feet, Cap. But I mean, actual Afrobeat is ours.
Yeah, right.
It's not theirs.
And these goddamn Africans won't even deal with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to worship the damn Haile the Ethiopians, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
These Ethiopian women, man. Have you ever seen a brother with an Ethiopian woman? I've never seen it. I grew up around some Ethiopians, and it what always amazed me is because we was all like and Africans are people. And I would always wonder, like, man, when we would always holler at them, they wouldn't give us no time of the day. Right. And it baffled me, like, damn, why are they acting like this towards us? You know what I'm saying? Then they're coming to the truth to find out these are not our people.
Damn.
You understand? Come on, give me y'all. We are the salt of the earth. We're gonna end it with that. All right.
Come on. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 13.
Come on with it.
Ye are the salt of the earth.
You read that again?
Ye are the salt of the earth.
The Bible speaks in symbolics and metaphors, which is why you Christians don't understand it. Right. You understand? Once again, you still thinking that the serpent was a snake that had a conversation with Eve. They still thinking that a cobra got up and was telling Eve. You know what I'm saying?
That still tickles me.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's why I always like to use that example. You don't understand the Bible. The Bible is a black man's book, like just like how you see we came up with music. You know why we came up with music? Because the Bible is music in itself.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? The Most High is a lyricist.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? This is lyrics we reading right here. You understand? The Bible flows, right? You know how they say a rapper got a flow? This is a flow we reading right here.
Damn right.
The Lord say you are the salt of the earth. Now, how can a person be the salt of the earth? Meaning the flavor that we carry. The black man's walk is flavor. You know what I'm saying? Who got more game than you? You know what I'm saying? They called you in the 70s, like Benny Hunter brought up, they called you the soul brother in the 70s. You tell me an African got more soul than you, he got more game than you, and yet you sitting around worshiping the damn Africans? These Nigerian men come over here and use you sisters, put a couple babies in you for citizenship, and then go back to their goddamn country, take their kids, leave your dumb ass head to rot. You see what I'm saying? And you've been played in this place, huh? But thanks to Commander Jenny and Hunter, you know what I'm saying, and there's one West banner. We sticking this one West banner in the ground everywhere we go. There's nothing you could do to stop ISUBK. You could talk all the madness you want, do all the hating you want. There's nothing that you could do to stop this truth. I pray that you understand. Read.
But if the salt had lost his savior,
and the salt has what?
Lost his savior.
That's the key part, because the real flavor, the real salt of the earth, what make us have the salt is us keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And the reason why Akon and these other people are able to speak against us and it throw us into a state of confusion is because we not together as a people.
Right.
We don't have our culture. We ain't keeping our laws.
That's right.
If blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians were keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, we would be the #1 superpower on the face of the entire earth.
Right.
Yeah, everybody understand? And with that, this is the round table of truth. We are done. It's been one hell of a show. You know what I'm saying? Big up, you know what I'm saying, to my co-host, you know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, we'll see you next week. We out. Shalom.
Go ahead. Joy Morgan found out that Africa is not the way to go, the hard way.
Yeah, she did.
That's crazy. I think we need to get the hell away from them. Is this off?
I don't know. You better check and see if it's off.
Shut up.